greatness don't knock on your door. You got to go knock on greatness' door like Devin the Dream Haney did. Just got through seeing Devin the Dream Haney, the best fighter in the world, put in work, and you know who came to watch us. Well, what you see with Devin is a real professional, someone that goes in there and he executes a complete game plan, and when he handicaps a fighter, he sticks to it.
Salute, 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 y'all. Salute, man. Peace, 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 and blessings. Peace and blessings. Hope everybody had a good Sunday. I was going to do a live yesterday, but then I was like, never mind. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Who we got in the building? What's up, D-Man? Adrian Vent, what's up with you, homie? OG Marcus, Jalen, Mr. Roll Tide, Ray Patterson, Jersey, Jut, my bro is in the building. DP, what's up with you, bro? Salute to my bro. Johnny Q, I see you in the building. My brother Daryl, salute to my brother Daryl. Mike Bay, what up, Mike? Todd Swindle in the building. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Queen Mother Chiquila is in the building. What's up, beautiful Queen Mother? What's up, Eden? Johnny Q in the building. My brother Raul, salute to you, homie. Jones Two Tree, I see you in the building. Stephen X, what's popping with you, King? My beautiful, beautiful little sis, Cam. What's up, beautiful little sis? Dante in the building. What's up with my brother? Jones Two Tree, doubling it up. I see you. The beautiful Queen Pink is in the building. G McCall, what's up with you, King? Sammy Green, Chutch. What's up with my bro? And Stale in the building. What's up with my bro? The Drew. What's up, Drew? Salute to my bro. Salute to big bro. What up, Dez? Fly Eagles Fly. What's up with you, King? The Perfection. What's popping with you, homie? Kevin Lamar, I see you. Southpaw Monty, what up with you, King? The beautiful Queen TB's in the building. Big Jason, what up with you, Jason? Salute to my homie. Black Jericho in the building. Speak, what up, Speak? Mike, what up, Mike? Craig from the Screw, what up? The Goats in the building. King Vonnie, what's up, King Vonnie? Boxing Fan times 4, I see you in the building. Dangerous Desires, what up, King? The Notorious, what it do? Snoopy Mac Dream Team in the building. The Commish, I see you. What up with you, family? Mr. Shelton, what's popping? I'm Mystic, I see you. KJ. Speak. All right, I think we good. I think I got everybody. All right. Let's get to this work. Now, I want to make sure if y'all see B Hayes before I see B Hayes, make sure y'all let me know. Because B Hayes didn't get an opportunity. He didn't get an opportunity to gloat. And I want to make sure that B Hayes gets an opportunity to gloat. Because he was talking crazy. I know he was drunk. He was talking crazy. I had to give him some time to sleep. He was talking crazy. I want to make sure that my brother B Hayes gets an opportunity to gloat. So if y'all see him before I do, let me know. Like, just let me know if y'all see him before me. So that way he could get an opportunity to gloat. Big Dog says, Active Squad, sure do got the best fighter in the world. You can add Shields to the list too. Andre Ward and Crawford as mentors. Big Mac training. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Big Dog, you didn't get the gloat either. Nah, you didn't get the gloat. Here you go. This is just for Shakur fans. This is not for everybody else. That's just for Shakur fans. For Shakur fans to go ahead and get y'all cook on. The beautiful Queen Amanda Salam, beautiful Queen. Oh, my homie is in the building. What's up with you, Oak Cliff? I see you in the building. That's for you, big dog. Big dog, what's up with you, Kane?
Yeah, man. I just want to say this. The Haney fans, you guys don't need to put in the work on T.O. because we did it for you guys. So, we had to whoop his ass for you guys, but it's cool. We're doing you guys a favor. But, if you guys want to get him again, we welcome to it. But I just want to say what you want to say, man. Shakur is the best fighter in the world right now, no doubt. That's all I got to say.
I ain't mad at it, but what about Keyshawn? He not one of the best either.
I know Keyshawn's solid, man. This Shakur is sharp. Keyshawn's solid. And I just, if Keyshawn fights Devin, I got Devin by 5 points. I got Devin 55-45, but it's gonna be a great fight. So yeah,
No, we're not worried about Dev. This is about active squad, bro.
Oh no, I'm just saying if they fight. I'm not trying to put Dev.
But this is not even about if they fight enough. This is about literally about active squad.
Okay.
Y'all have been fighting for Shakur, y'all been fighting for Hitchens, y'all been fighting for Keyshawn, y'all been fighting, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been fighting for them. So this is y'all time to shine, bro.
I mean, you can add T-Rex to the spot too, So
I mean, if that's what you want to do. I should have put her as Wonder Woman, but I don't look at her as active squad, but I had to put somebody as Wonder Woman. It just happened to be Keyshawn. Somebody had to get on there, dog.
Well, we got T-Rex, and we got Crawford's already retired. Andre Ward's in there, so we're good. We're good.
Put in retired people. Only people you can't put retired people in active squad.
Oh no, they're mentors. They're mentors. They're mentors. We can't do that. We can do that.
No, how are they active?
Mentors.
This is active squad, bro.
You don't think. No. You don't think that Shakur and those guys don't learn from Dre and Crawford?
It don't matter if they learn. They're not active. They're retired. BA's click the link, bro. This is for you to gloat. Didn't get opportunity.
I'm about to get out of here. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna gloat too much. That's for a later channel, so I can talk shit. They probably kick me off. I'll probably get banned from that channel. But you got the cool, but take me after getting all the smoke. So I'm gonna let them have it. Just have it. And if I'm kicked off, you know why.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
All right, bro. Salute to my bro. BA, bro. This is your time. This is your time to gloat, bro. You didn't get an opportunity to gloat. There we go. There go my bro. This is my bro for my bro to gloat, bro. Get it off your chest. I'm gonna let you know, BAs. I didn't pick Shakur to win. And I didn't pick Keyshawn to win. I didn't pick neither one. So this is your opportunity to gloat, bro. I'm gonna ask you a question, the same thing I asked Big Dog.
Yeah.
Does active squad have the best fighters in the world?
Yeah. We the best shit in boxing. Only disappointments we got is Jared Anderson and Kelvin Davis. Everybody else cooking.
Man, why are you gonna do Kelvin like that?
Well, because he lost the Albright. I mean,
what if you lost, bro? A loss don't make you not active.
But he ain't never really just been the sauce to me anyway. You know what I'm saying?
But he's active though. That's active squad, bro.
He active squad, but he, you know what I'm saying? He got in out DB3. I mean, I ain't mad at him. I don't hate on Kelvin. Kelvin cool with me. You know what I'm saying? He big bro to Keon and Keyshawn and hopefully keep him in line going forward. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have no more mix-ups. And hopefully they get a promoter soon so they can get back in the ring. So I'm looking forward to Kelvin and Keon getting back in the ring. Yeah, that's active squad. So
yes, bro. Yes. And don't throw them dudes off the bridge, bro. Them dudes is
no. And I thought Jared Anderson should have been in there this week instead of the dude that Jared Miller fought.
It should have been Big Baby versus Big Baby to find out who the real Big Baby. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, so he keep disappointing me.
That fight can still happen.
It can, but Jared just disappointed me that, you know what I'm saying, he let them run up on what's the strength and conditioning coach name?
I know you're talking.
Shakur Cousin.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, man, let these fools run up on us, man, and then you ain't gonna fight, bro. Come on, dog.
I mean, you also gotta realize too, bro. He a fighter, bro. Like, yeah, they ran up, but I mean, you gotta think about these things, bro. You gotta put these things in context. You don't want to be a damn Tiger Johnson now.
No. I'm saying he should fight in the ring. I'm saying he should have been in the ring.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
So sure don't want to be no Tiger Johnson, bro. Tiger Johnson got the brakes beat off from talking crazy by you. And you know the crazy thing about Tiger Johnson, he was with his coach.
Yeah, dog.
How you gonna be with your coach and your coach don't help you out? You get beat up.
You get abandoned, dog. He got abandoned.
your coach lets you get stomped out by kids.
Yeah, dog. That's why he ain't active squad.
He better not be active squad, dog.
That's why we got the best fighters, dog. Like, and my youngins, Zay Quinn and Manny Chance.
Yep.
And Keon, all of them future killers.
I like Zay, bro. I'm a Zay Quinn fan.
So yeah. So
I'm a really Zay Quinn fan, bro. Big time Zay Quinn fan. Big time. I'm really not so much of a fan of his cousin too much, but
it's all good.
The best fighter in the world, if you don't want to say the best in the world, the best in the world, I'm cool with it. But I'm a big time Zay Quinn fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And he gonna get on this shit a little later. Hopefully we can get some smoke from Carmel or somebody,
I don't think that's gonna happen for a while. I think Camel's just talking. We gonna see them.
And we'll see what they do. As far as Troy Isley need more dates. He need to, you know what I'm saying? I know he was in camp with Devin for Brian Norman and whatnot, but he need to get
in work.
Yeah, I need him to get in the ring though and get Troy nice. And then
people underestimate him too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want him to get in the ring with some nice fighters and show y'all what time it is with that boy.
So this is your humble opinion.
Yeah.
No shade, no nothing. Would you say Shakur is the best fighter in the world?
Yeah.
So where would you rate Keyshawn? This is just your opinion. Do you know this is no humble opinion? Where would you rate Keyshawn? Because
he's top 10.
I have a different thought process about Keyshawn. I think I think he's better than Shakur, but that's my opinion. I'm just asking you.
I hear what you're saying. I would put Keyshawn in the top 10, top 10, top 12.
I will put him higher than that.
I mean, it's a lot of, you got your Bams and your Inues and your Benavidez and your Bivals and your Usyks and all that type shit up in there.
Let's talk about you're right. So let's fall back and put it in context.
Yeah.
As far as the weight class that he's in, like in or around the weight class, let's not put people that are not like Bam and them guys. Then we put in
I thought you was talking about pound for pound. My fault.
Right. That's my fault because I should have clarified. I'm just talking about in and around his weight class. Where do you put him in and around his weight class? If you put Shakur Stevenson as the best in and around his weight class, where is Keyshawn at in and around his weight class?
I think he's number 2.
I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at all.
I think
he's number 2. What about where you got the how you got the rest of active squad ranked?
Africa probably be like 6 or 7.
Okay.
And then Ray Ford, he a little small, he down there at 130.
Yeah, but we only talking about around his weight, so it will be 20.
So you talking about 35, 40, 47?
Yeah, no. Savage will be 26, 30, 35 because he's at 30.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be one above and one below and one above. Where you got him at?
So Savage, I'd put maybe like 4, maybe because I would like that. I would think him. I like Raymond Murray Tyler. I like Shockey.
So you would put them above Savage?
Raymond, yeah. Shock? No, I don't think Shock. But he got the belt, so I kind of got to.
No, you don't.
But I think Raymond will beat him if they fight. I got Ford winning that fight
against Shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you got Raymond at number 1 then. Who you got beating him?
Nobody at 126. I mean at
35.
130. My fault.
Yeah,
Nobody at 130.
26, 30, and 35. All 3.
And
In
then
and around. In and around.
Shushu,
One above, and one below.
yeah, Shushu nice. But I don't know if I got him beating Ray Ford. Shushu nice though, because he was catching that. Homie Carlos kept catching him with that right hand. I don't think you getting in the ring with Ray like that. But then you got to get that Nick Ball smoke back.
Yep.
Even though I thought you won that fight. So yeah, I mean he top 3. He top 3.
So who better than him? Who the 2 better than him?
I'd probably put Muratalla and I guess I got to put Nick Ball ahead of him.
Raymond Muratalla and Nick Ball, and then
Ray Ford.
Ray Ford, like from 30, 35, and 26. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. So then
You got Abdullah Mason too, though.
I mean, listen, this is on you. This is your day.
I'm just saying. I mean, he can compete. He can compete. I would like to see them fights. I would like to see them. I would like to see him and Abdullah Mason. That'd be nice.
Ford and Mason?
Yeah, that'd be a nice ass fight. But whatever. I'm still saying that he top 3. I'm just gonna leave it at top 3 and leave it there because I can't just be putting cats over Ray like that.
Okay, I ain't mad at it. So do you got anything else you wanna? Because I want to ask you a question, but I just want to make sure that you get it, that you got it because you didn't get a chance to gloat. You didn't get a chance to gloat the other day.
Nah. I mean, but
I want to make sure bro got a chance to get it,
I think he made it look easy. I think both of my bros came in there and watched both of them dudes, and they was both their toughest competition up to this date. So I was more than proud of them dudes for what they did. And I just hope they keep it going, bro. I just hope they keep it going. And then if Keyshawn go up to 147, he top 2. I think I got him beating Devin, so I put him number 1 at 147.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I'm not mad at all. Mad at all. So Hold up 1 second. Don't go nowhere. So Fight Sports, you wanted to gloat on Shakur too? Because this is for Shakur fans.
Well, not really gloat because, well, it's not really something to gloat about. I mean, outboxing Teofimo is not the hardest thing in the world, but no, I actually just came on to
good fighter, bro. That's not true.
He's good, but
on Shakur's resume, the absolute creme de la creme.
Oh, for sure. No, 100%. I mean, this is what I expected to happen. I said Teo wasn't going to land a punch. I wasn't 100% sure after Teo pissed him off at the press conference because Teo fights his best when he's comfortable, but the fight, it didn't affect the fight at all. So I actually just jumped on because since you're friends with Devin, what do you think about Devin fighting Keyshawn? Because it wasn't, first of all, that was
about that, right? Not at this exact second. I will, but not at this exact second. At this exact second, this is about active squad.
So Shakur and who else?
Yeah, where do y'all rank? Where do you think Keyshawn is one of the best fighters in the world? Do you think Shakur is the best fighter in the world? Like, do you think like people in active squad, like, do you think all those guys are like the best fighters in the world?
Yeah, Shakur's definitely. I don't know off the top of my head, but
where would you
definitely
rank
top 10?
Where would you rank
pound?
Yeah, where would you rank Shakur?
Let's see, Usyk, Inoue, Bam Bam, Bivol, maybe top 5. I hadn't really thought about it, but he's definitely close to it. If he's not top 5, he's number 6, and yeah, he's definitely the best in that division.
What about in and around? One below, one above.
Say again?
One below, one above, in and around. We're not. What we're doing is we're being too light here. Like, this is the time to be like, hey man, this guy, that guy, they are really that, right? They're really. Okay. This is that time. This is the time right now to put it out there that this they're that. This is that. That's like, where do you have Shakur like at in and around his weights? Where do you have him? Where do you have Keyshawn in and around his weights? These guys fought. They just fought. Where do you have Zaquin Moses? He didn't just fight, but he fought like a week before that. Where do you have these guys?
Shakur's definitely the best in the division. I think he beats all of those other champions. We'll just see if they happen or not. What happens with Russell? But yeah, he's definitely the best in the division. And well, he just moved up to 140. So I'm not sure if I'm going to say he's ready for welterweight yet, but maybe he is. I would like to see him in Devon. Keyshawn, I'd put him in because he's not a champion. I can't put him in pound for pound yet, but I would say he's like Virgil Ortiz, somebody who hasn't held it. Well, he did hold a title, but Berinchik was a paper champion, and he's definitely one of the best in the world. Like I don't know if I'd pick him to beat Shakur or Devon, but he proved me wrong against Ortiz, so he gives all these guys a tough fight. If I don't know if it's going to happen, but if he fights Richardson Hitchens tomorrow, that's a 50-50 fight, I think.
Those are active squad members. While I'm talking to you about, we have been dragging active squad for how long, B-Hayes? 2 years?
Forever. Yeah, for 2 years, dog. We'll say 2 years.
It might be more than that.
It's probably more than that, but it's all good.
I didn't start cooking Shakur Stevenson until he got to 35 in 2023. Before that, I was rocking with Shakur. I didn't like his moves, but I was still rocking with him. I didn't start cooking him until he vacated his belt.
Yeah, so that's about 3 years. Yeah, about 3 years.
It's 3 years. And there has been people that were cooking him before I ever even started.
Yep.
And they were cooking
but you was cooking Bud before that. And Bud
I was cooking Bud moves, never cooking Bud. Like even Shakur, I cook Shakur's moves, but I don't really like Shakur's fighting style. I never cooked Bud's fighting style. I thought his style was conducive to him getting caught eventually, right? Because of how he let people hit them, and then he switch up. I didn't like that, and I spoke about that. But other than that, no, I never really cooked Bud like that. It's just his moves. His outside the ring moves is what made me go at him, calling him Budrick and Toby and shit like that. That was his outside the ring moves.
Yeah, because that was the first conversation we ever had.
He did that.
I came up here. I came up, on the panel for Bud.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said something in the comments and you called me out for it. So,
but no, everything that these guys did, they did it. I never just made something up on anybody. Not one time, never.
I feel you. I
never will. Yeah, I never will. Because with what they do is good enough. There's people out here that are not content creators. They can't use the actual facts and say, hey, this is what you did, so we're going to speak about what you did. They can't do that because it's not good enough for them. So they got to make stuff up, make up fake narratives, false narratives, and try to then take a false narrative, trying to make it true, and then just disrespect the guy, which is why Bud still rocks me to this day. He don't rock with other people, but he still rocks with me. His family still rocks with me too.
I'm with it.
Because it's just boxing. It's just boxing.
That's it.
So with that being said, though, my question to you is, my name is BFTB, correct?
Right. Best
fight the best.
Right.
So why aren't you guys pushing for Shakur and Keyshawn?
I mean, I'm not. It's a waste of my energy if I hear both these dudes talking about they ain't finna fight each other. It's a waste of my energy to be telling them to fight each other. That's how I feel. I ain't gotta necessarily agree with it. But
so why would you want them to fight Devin if you believe they both beat Devin? Why wouldn't you want them to fight each other?
Because I think Devin, that's the best competition. That's
not the best competition. The best competition is them against each other, because you said they both beat Devin. So why would you want them to fight somebody they both beat? Why wouldn't you want them to fight each other? I mean, wouldn't
I
you
ain't gonna
say
really
that?
say I don't.
Wouldn't you say that?
I ain't gonna really say I don't want the fight to happen one day. I just
I
don't.
didn't, I didn't
I
say
don't.
you didn't want it.
I
I
would.
said why won't you push for that? Like why? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. Like it's not like just because they're brothers they can't fight. They're not real blood brothers. And if me and you, like I think me and you, I call you my brother, even though I'll cook you and you'll cook me. I still
Yeah.
call you my brother.
I mean,
Right?
before it
We
became a
square up, but
conversation, though.
yeah, but
Before it became a conversation, they were saying they wasn't gonna fight. They've been saying that
sure, that's
the
fine.
whole time.
That's
They've
fine.
never changed their energy, even though
That's
y'all tried to
fine.
say Keyshawn
That's
was
fine.
changing his.
It doesn't
So
matter about if you're claiming they never changed their energy. Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn, fighters that fight in the same weight class. Shakur Stevenson is the champion.
right.
Keyshawn is number one in the exact same weight class. He is basically his mandatory. And I'm trying to understand on why you guys are moving to not. If you say y'all the best, they're the two best. They both beat Devin. Why do y'all want them to fight Devin and not fight each other? It's not like they got to kill each other. There ain't no guns. Why can't they
I
fight?
understand that. I understand. But when the last time you heard me say Tank name? Once I realized that he wasn't gonna fight.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Tank Davis.
I'm just
Tank
saying
Davis,
that's the
he
equivalent. That's the
never said he
equivalent of
wouldn't
me
fight.
calling for this fight.
It's not
It's me continuing. It's me continuing to
not
call
the
for a
equivalent.
Tank fight.
No, it's not the equivalent.
It
It's
is
not
the
the
equivalent.
No, it's
It's
not.
a waste of my time.
It's only a waste of your time because you want it to be a waste of your time.
No,
Because
I don't. I
you want
believe Tank is not gonna fight him now. I mean,
okay,
I
cool, that's
called
what's
for
up,
that
but you
shit for
want it.
years, and
You
now I
want
believe he ain't gonna fight him now. So now I don't even say shit about Tank.
Shakur, but Tank has nothing to do with Keyshawn and Shakur. It's nothing to do.
They not gonna fight.
Okay,
So why am I gonna sit here calling for that shit and they ain't gonna fight?
If you don't want the best to fight the best, then why do you want them to fight Devin?
It ain't about the one. It's about what they then
Then
already
what is
told
it
me. It's
about?
like
Then
a
what
waste
is
of
it
my
about?
energy and a waste of my
Okay,
time
cool.
to
If it's
keep
not
sitting here talking about Court need to fight
if
Key.
it's
Court
not,
need to fight Key.
then why does Devin need to fight them?
I mean, he the best competition. He's supposed to be Debo. He don't duck no smoke. Yada 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 yada.
Keyshawn and Shakur are the best competition for each other. That is the best competition. They are the best competition. You said this yourself. They both beat Devin, which means they are the best competition. Not Devin. Yeah. They are the best competition.
I agree.
Okay, so then you should be telling them to fight each other.
But they telling you they're not gonna fight each other.
So which one is ducking who?
Because ain't nobody ducking nobody, bro.
Someone's got to be ducking someone because
I mean, that's because y'all love that word and y'all use that shit.
I'm out, man. Settle down, bro. This is your
nah, man. I always tell y'all that.
Don't get all hype now. Don't get all hype. This is your.
I always tell y'all overuse that word, bro.
Did Gervonta Tank Davis duck?
In my eyes, yeah.
Okay, so how is Keyshawn or Shakur not ducking each other?
All right, whatever you want to call it, bro. I mean, they never. It's them fight never been an option to me. So neither one of them duck
it's
them.
Not me. It's not me. Well, if Shakur or Keyshawn did not duck each other, then Tank didn't duck neither one of them either. I mean, so you can't say Tank ducked, but
Tank said that it was an option, and then he said it wasn't.
Cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. You said he ducked regardless,
because he said it was an option. And then he reneged on it.
That's what's up. And you said deduct.
Yeah, but you ain't never heard Shakur say all right, they said send 20 million. All right, send the 20 million.
Yes, they did.
They said send the 20 million.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So you said they both beat Devin. Cool. So we can remove Devin. That's not the best fight.
Send the 20 million. Send the 20 mil each. And if they don't take the fight, they
did with Bud, dog. Same thing I did with Bud and Arrow. It's the same thing I did with Bud and Arrow. You guys said we don't care about Arrow fighting Ugas, Pacquiao, and Danny Garcia and anybody else. Y'all just wanted the creme de la creme. That's what y'all told me. Right. I fought against that. Y'all wanted the creme de la creme. Y'all didn't care about anything else. Y'all wanted the creme de la creme. Well, according to you guys, according to Active Squad, the best fighters is Shakur and Keyshawn. That is the creme de la creme. Which one of them is Errol Spence? Which one of them is Bud is up to y'all. So why don't y'all want the same thing y'all wanted then? This doesn't make sense to me.
It just don't make sense for me to be calling. If y'all send the 20 mil, then I'm ready for the fight. But it don't make sense for me to keep calling for the fight and these dudes talking about they ain't gonna fight each other.
There's no one that needs this. There's no one that needs to send the 20 mil. They can just ask Turkey. That's not asking me. Then I'm not part of y'all. I'm not part of y'all, bro. They
Right.
can ask Turkey. They don't gotta ask me. Ask Turkey. He got the bread. That's it.
Well, I guess when they ready to do that, they'll do that
So why aren't they asking?
because they don't
No
want to
one
fight
else.
each other.
So who else is gonna give them that money?
I don't see nobody but Turkey giving it to them.
Okay, so ask Turkey. Get them. Let's get the best versus the best, bro.
Yeah, but Keyshawn talking about going to 147. What, he gonna take a rehydration clause? Now you gonna ask for a rehydration clause?
Now y'all don't want the best versus the best.
No, I'm asking what you think gonna happen. So if Keyshawn talking about going to 147,
today is your
what
day.
he gonna say? Yeah, we can fight at 147, but I'm gonna need a 10-pound rehydration clause.
I already know what he's saying. Well, I'm gonna speak about that in a little bit. I'm cool. I'm asking you, like, if we want the best to fight the best, that's what it says back there. That's what my name is. You guys say that Shakur is the best fighter in the world. Y'all say Keyshawn is one of the best fighters in the world. They both beat Devin. Cool. So then why do you want him to fight Devin? They should be fighting each other.
It's too much more. It's a lot more food on the plate out here.
There's a lot more food for Errol Spence, but y'all didn't care about that. So why do you care about the food now?
I ain't had no opinion about Earl. I think Earl did. I think Earl did right going and picking up the belts from his side, from the PBC side. I ain't got no beef with Earl, dog. I just didn't have him beaten Bud.
Now nobody got no beef now.
I ain't never had no beef with Earl. I ain't never said nothing foul about no Earl Spence, dog. You ain't never heard me say nothing foul about no Earl Spence.
I'm not saying anybody saying anything foul.
I'm just saying you ain't never heard none of that come out of my mouth. I ain't never went at him for collecting them belts over there and not fighting Bud.
I never said anything about anyone disrespecting, no foul, no nothing. I never said this. Not one time, brother. All I said is you guys told me the creme de la creme is Bud and EJ. That's what y'all told me. Every time I told you guys, and I made every point in the world, like, bro, there's other fighters who are part of the best. They just happen to be the tippity top.
Right.
That's what I said. And then you guys would throw it in my face. Well, what's your name, BF? Ain't your name BF? Best fight the best. Ain't that the best fight? That's what you guys told me. I said, okay. Yes, it is the best fight. It is the creme de la creme. But there is Danny, there is Ugas, there is Sean Porter, there is Carol. These guys are still there. They are part of that best bucket. These just happen to be the two best. Well, what you're telling me, the exact same scenario, is that Keyshawn and Shakur are the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. So why do you now want somebody to fight Danny Garcia? Why do you now want Ugas? Why do y'all now want this? This doesn't make any sense to me. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, he said he going to 147. I say he can go to 147, strap up, and then we can see what's up. But right now, I mean,
that's not what he said. That's not what Keyshawn said.
But because that's what I say. But you just said you say yourself that you're not gonna put somebody without a belt over somebody with a belt. So if I'm sitting out here unifying 135 and 140, how's that the best fight and the best for me to fight somebody without a strap? Just because I said he the best.
Bro, don't spin me. Don't try to put me in this. I'm not in this way.
We have a dialogue, bro.
Okay, we can have dialogue. We can have dialogue, King, but you didn't ask me my opinion. See, I asked you yours and you gave me your opinion. Our preface, our foundation is your stance. It's not my stance.
Oh, well, my stance is also if he unifying 135 and 140, then he is fighting the best.
Cool, that's what's up. Well, again, you said the creme de la creme is Shakur and Keyshawn. That's the creme de la creme. So the same thing that happened with EJ. How come you guys don't have the same energy now? This makes you guys look hypocritical, King.
Nah, not if they was in the same weight class.
They are. Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis are legitimately in the same weight class. Keyshawn is the number one ranked mandatory in the WBO, and Shakur is the WBO champion. They are legitimately in the same weight class. Legitimately. And even to that point, if Errol Spence would have left 147 to go to 54, people were already claiming he's going to duck Bud to do that. That's what they said. You don't remember that? I do. And I'm saying he's not going to duck Bud if he can't get a Bud fight and he goes to 54 to get undisputed. He's not. That's what I said. And they cooked me. Oh, nah, man. That's ducking Bud. We don't care about the Bud's to fight. We want Bud. Bud's to fight. But Bud. That's what they said to me. So who's ducking if they leave the weight class? Who's ducking?
I don't care. Whoever you want to say,
It's not me, I'm
ducking, bro.
asking you. Don't put me in it.
Because I'm
Don't
not
put
gonna.
me in it.
I don't classify it as that. I didn't.
So now you don't classify it, but it was what it was with Errol, but now it's not.
I
Now
didn't call Earl no duck, bro.
Active squad who was
I
cooking.
didn't call Earl no duck.
So now y'all didn't do it.
I never called Earl no duck. I just said Bud wasn't ducking because he wanted to fight before the end of the year. Because y'all was trying to say Bud was ducking because he fought Abernesian.
So now it ain't. So everything that happened, that whole formula that we had, the whole damn thing, it's now different now.
Nah, bro.
We're gonna ball it up, throw it out. We're just gonna start again, just a whole new game plan now. So I'm just asking, is a new game plan? If somebody says they're brothers, then they don't have to fight each other. Is that the new game plan? I'm just asking.
This ain't that new.
It is. It's very new.
Nuh-uh, man. Joe Frazier and Sonny Liston ain't fight, but both of them fought Muhammad Ali.
Joe Frazier and Sonny Liston.
They never fought each other because they was homies. But they both fought Muhammad Ali.
They weren't ranked at the same time in the hires in the number 1 and number 2 in the highest positions to fight each other like that. They were not ranked at the same time like that. These guys are, and they're in the same weight class, and they are. For you to have to go all the way back to Frazier and Liston,
that's the earliest version I know of it. It's been a bunch of times where these stablemates and shit ain't played.
No, sir, there is no version. This is it. This is the version.
That's what you want to make it, dog. But this shit been happening.
It's not what I want to think. It's not what I want to think. I'm cool, bro. I got no beef. I got no issues. Not me. I'm solid. I'm only speaking on what you said. You said that they both beat Devin. That's number 1 in the world and number 2, right? And in and around his weight class is what you said. So then that is the Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. So we should be. I don't understand why we don't have the same issue, the same pressure. So all Errol had to do is say he's cool with Bud, and y'all would have been solid. All you have to do is say, "Nah, man, me and Bud brothers," and y'all would have been good. We don't have to worry about. Y'all would have been good. I'm just asking. I got no beef here. I got no horse in this race.
Hey, he said he wasn't gonna fight Porter until they fought.
So I'm asking this question again.
Him and Porter wasn't supposed to fight until they fought. So I ain't finna waste my energy. They'll fight one day if it's meant to happen.
Totally fine. Because it was Bud. So y'all were totally fine. So I'm asking you, if Tank Davis would have said, I'm not fighting Shakur because that's my bro, you still would have called Tank a duck. If Tank says, I'm not fighting Keyshawn Davis because Keyshawn is my bro, you still would call Tank a duck. But mysteriously, Shakur and Keyshawn can say, we're brothers, and you say, oh, well, they're not ducking. This is again, I got no beef for nobody. This is not my words. You guys said that they were where they're at, ranked so high, and they both beat Devin. I didn't say this. I don't believe that at all. But this is not on me. You guys said this. So I'm trying to understand how you do this.
They've been saying before they went pro, they wasn't fighting each other, bro.
Sure.
Before they even went pro.
Okay, I can respect it. I can respect that. But they also said that, Shakur and Devin said they're boys and, they're one record card, remember? And then they're going to fight at 47 for everything. That's not what Shakur is doing. He called out Conor Benn, brother. He didn't call out Devin. He just called out Conor Benn.
That fight ain't happening either.
Cool, but I didn't ask you if it was happening, King. I just said he called out Conor Benn. This is not my words, bro. I got no horse in this race. I feel you fumbling. This is your race, King. It's not.
No, I ain't fumbling. I'm just saying, yeah, that did happen, but I don't believe that fight happening either. Okay,
cool. So who's avoiding who then? I'm trying to figure who's avoiding who.
Well, if you're making excuses about because after Conor Benn got out of the ring, he was talking about he got options and he don't have to do certain shit and yada yada yada. So he got options and he been face to face with Rolly all weekend. So
sure, that's true. Hold up 1 second. 1 second. It's my brother.
All right.
Trail, what's up with you, King? You live, King. You live.
Hey, listen.
Yo.
I love you. You struggling on here today.
Yeah.
Why you doing BAs like this?
Hey, Trill, I'm
Salute,
just
Bill.
asking. I'm just
Salute,
asking
Bill.
my bro a question, Trill. That's all I'm doing. I don't understand why my brother having a hard time with this conversation. If they say they both beat Devin, why you want them to fight Devin? Then they should be fighting each other. Shouldn't that be the case? Isn't that what's up behind me, Trill? Doesn't that say best fight the best?
That's all you represent. And I'm so surprised that guys like E. Hayes,
Uh-huh.
he's around. We with the smoke, man. We with the shit. But I'm looking, E. Hayes say some things that I just didn't never expect out of him.
All right. Hey, I respect you, Bill. So I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no beef with none of that.
Like, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, maybe race car driving or something. How are you, King?
What's up, brother?
Oh man, listen, man. I don't know. He's not being a very good friend right now. Behave to you, man. That's all I can say, man.
Hey, I'm just asking him questions, Trill. That's all I'm doing.
But I mean, hey, you don't think that's a waste of time to be calling for some two dudes to fight each other that's been telling y'all that they ain't gonna fight each other?
Back in the chat.
Salute to my brother Trail, man. Hey, I'm not doing you dirty, dog. I'm just asking you a question. My brother
Hey,
Trail.
dog, and I'm answering it as many times as you ask you, bro. But I don't know if you expect my answer to change. But
no, sir, but you didn't answer. You didn't answer. If they're both better than Devin, they both beat Devin, then aren't they Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford? Because if Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford both beat Pacquiao, then we didn't want Errol Spence to fight Pacquiao because they both beat Pacquiao. We wanted them to fight each other. So then why don't you want? And Errol Spence and Bud Crawford were both undefeated. See, Shakur and Keyshawn are both undefeated. The pattern is the exact same. The same. Okay. The only difference is the names. So for some strange reason, when the names were there with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, you guys was with it. Now the names is there with Shakur and Keyshawn, and for some strange reason, y'all are not with it. And I'm confused.
No, I think we with the fight. I'm just realizing it ain't gonna happen, bro. Like if they said they was fighting, they was fighting, we'd be hyped for it. Everybody would be hyped for it.
How are you realizing this not happening? I don't understand how you realizing that.
Both of them said it ain't happening. That's my point, dog. I guess that's where we differ at. It ain't like the fight ain't a great fight.
That's not what happened. See, I saw where Keyshawn told when Shakur said with Andre Ward what it was, and then Keyshawn said send the contract. I seen that with my own eyes.
That was after Shakur said send the contract.
That's correct. No, Shakur said about the bread, and then when Shakur said about the bread to Andre Ward, we all watched this, King.
Yeah,
we all watched that. So I don't know why he's changing that. We all watched it. Shakur said about the bread, and then Keyshawn's response to that was, "Okay, well then send the contract." That was Keyshawn's response. Remember we did a live on that?
Yeah, bro. We supposed to say the same thing.
That's right. So I don't know what you talking about. I didn't see what you talking about. I know what I saw. So I don't understand like how if we say send the contract, then why didn't Shakur talk to Turkey to send the if they're saying send the contract, if that's the case, well then there is a fight there. I'm pretty sure Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford said they're friends, and then Errol said something goofy stuff. I'm pretty sure Terrence Crawford would say we'll send the contract and he would mean it.
The question that Andre asked was, one of these days Turkey might send y'all a bag for that fight.
No.
What if he send y'all 20-something million?
Andre Ward said that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money is what Andre Ward said. And then they started talking about how much money because Turkey got the bag.
Right.
And then
he said, so what if he send you 20 million? And he said, send the contract.
Well, Turkey still has the bag. The bag didn't go nowhere. It actually got bigger. It didn't go nowhere. So if Shakur said send the contract and they're still with Turkey. At that time, they weren't even with Turkey like that. Now they're with Turkey. Like with
Okay, so
Remember
tell
that taller, remember Turkey?
so when I say tell Turkey to send the bag, you like, nah, tell these dudes to go ask Turkey.
No. See, Turkey is see that's on them because they're the ones telling the world. That's on them to go to Turkey and say, give us the bag now. See, this is the moment for the bag right now. This is the moment because they both had performances on big card that dictated the moment, right? This is the moment.
Okay.
So this is when you now go to Turkey and say, hey, Turkey, he's number one, I'm number two, or I'm number one, he's number two, whatever. Let's get paid. What's the problem?
I mean, I done said the problem a bunch of times.
No, sir.
The problem is they've been saying they're not gonna fight each other. So you gotta talk them into it. So if you Turkey and you want the fight to happen, then make it happen.
So you have to talk.
Evidently, they don't want to make it happen, or they would make it happen.
So the best fighting the best has to be talked into fighting.
I guess so, dog.
Okay, cool. Well, don't tell me about either one of them fighting Devin ever again because you don't want the best versus the best.
All right,
you don't want it, brother. No, don't say all right to me. You just said this. I didn't say this. You saying this. You saying both of those guys beat Devin is what you said, but you don't want them to fight each other.
I didn't say I didn't want. It wasn't about me wanting. It's about them wanting. I don't want to sit here calling for a fight. The two dudes that said they not gonna fight each other, dog.
You don't want to call for a fight, but you want to call for Tank to fight Shakur.
And I'm not calling for that because he said he didn't want to fight.
But you were for a while.
Until he said he didn't want to fight.
You still did. You said it's still going to happen. You told me that.
Until he said, I'm turning my back on you, get it out the mud, all that. That was the last time I was done with that after that.
That is not true, sir. You told me.
I was done after that.
That's not true.
I've been done since then.
No, sir. No, sir. That's not true. See, you told me when I said what he said, you told me you still believe it's going to happen. That's what you told me, sir. You, brother, not no one else. When I told you what he said about that, and the fight's not going to happen, this is what I said to you. You told me it's still going to happen. That's what you told me. It's not you said that to me.
Well, then maybe it was when Core was like, "Look, don't ask me about him no more." Nah, dog, that was when I was done with it. When Core was like, "Y'all heard this dude say he ain't gonna fight me. Don't ask me about him no more. Don't mention his name." And then he start calling him little buddy and shit.
No, sir, that's not what you did.
Okay. Well, that's when I pretty much gave up on that fight.
Okay, well, if you gave up on it, King, that's cool to give up on it. But the problem is when you gave up on it was not then. So you might have gave up on it with yourself, right? Yeah. But you didn't tell me this. See, it was me that came back to you, right? And I went at you about it's not happening. And then we laughed because of that. Right. But you told me something different. Now you're telling me something different than what you told me then. And it's still not making sense to me. It seems like you're justifying Shakur or Keyshawn ducking each other. Don't tell me about they said they wasn't going to fight each other, bro. That's BS, brother. I don't care what they said. I don't care. They are connected to Turki Al-Sheikh, the money. They're connected to him. Brother, if me and you, and I consider you my bro, like dead ass. Right. And I'll cuss you out. You'll cuss me out. I'll time you out. You'll cuss me out. You my bro. Like me and you war, but you my bro. And I feel that. Like I honestly feel you my bro.
Right.
If they offered us a bag, we fight it. Not even offered us a bag. Nigga, if me and you go back and forth enough and somebody's gonna sponsor us, man, we getting in there.
For sure.
Okay, so you wouldn't duck me and I wouldn't duck you. We would get in there, we would get that bag. Right. And then after we got that bag, we go right back to being bros. Not a damn thing changed. You my guy.
Right. But we ain't never said that we wouldn't do this.
You punch me in my eye, I punch you in your eye.
Yeah, but we agreed that we would do that.
You know, yeah, but they said they would fight too. That's when Keyshawn said send a contract, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So then they said they would fight too. You can't say send a contract if I'm not going to fight you. What are you sending the contract for? Because I will fight you. Okay, well, this is the time for it. Is it not? What happens if you go into your next fight and then you have a lackluster performance? Well, guess what? You didn't capitalize when the time was now. You didn't capitalize. Now is the time. Both of you guys, well, I didn't really like Shakur's performance, but I like Keyshawn's performance. And the world looked at who Shakur performed against, right? So both of them are riding high. The grease is hot, King. It's time to put the fish in there. It's time to put the fish in the grease. It's hot.
The grease is hot. I ain't mad.
No, it's not about being mad. The grease is hot. So I'm trying to figure out who's ducking who. Somebody's ducking somebody. Don't tell me they said they're not going to fight, because you can't tell me you want generational wealth. You want this money and that money and this money. You're in an opportunity for the money, and you don't ask for the money. It's giving me Shakur versus Devin at 35 vibes. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me these vibes.
So who you want to be the duck, and you can have it.
I don't care. I'm asking you. This is not about me. You said
you didn't ask me the same question plenty of times, King. And I ain't gonna call neither one of them a duck, because they've been telling y'all the same shit the whole time, bro.
So who's ducking who?
The fight ain't an option, dog.
It is an option. Who's ducking?
Well, then send them the money then, and then I'll tell you who ducked it.
It's 100% an option.
Send them the money, and I tell you who ducked it.
It's not about sending the money, bro.
That's what they said. They said send the money.
What? Okay, so why would I send you the money if
you don't ask for it?
Why would I send you?
Well, if it's the best fight and the best, and it's a big fight, then send the money and make your money off the fight.
That's not how it works, King. See, the grease is hot. It's up to me and you that know that the grease is hot to ask Turkey, hey, bro, the grease is hot. What up? And then he says, damn, you're right. It is hot. What's your numbers? See, that's on me and you to do. That is not on Turkey to do, because Turkey has all of boxing to look at. There's a lot of fights that he's looking at that he wants. A lot. This is not the only one. This is the time for them. The grease is hot for them. I saw you in the background, Tay, but I wanted to cook with my brother BA. So it's my brother Tato. I seen you, King. But this is their time, bro. You think Turkey's just sitting around looking at Shakur, just looking at Keyshawn? That's what y'all think? No. He's got the whole boxing world he's looking at. The whole boxing world. It is their time. It is on them. Closed mouths don't get fed. Right? Okay, so open your mouth. It's your time now. You can't keep telling the world, oh man, when we fight, we want generational wealth and blah blah blah. And then you put yourself in a position to fight, which you are right now, and you say nothing.
Yeah, I guess James Prince the duck then. Jay Prince the duck.
So Jay Prince the duck.
Yeah, I guess, dog, because he the one that would go to Turkey, right?
No, both them niggas got Turkey number themselves. Both of them. You know they do. Or did you forget that Keyshawn was cooking Teofimo Lopez?
I just heard Keyshawn thank Jay Prince and Turkey for getting him on the card.
Dog, come on, bro. Keyshawn was cooking Teofimo Lopez. He was cooking him. Remember, he said he was with what's the name, and Turkey called him. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so he got Turkey number, bro. What are you talking about? He's got Turkey's number. What are we doing?
That's because okay. And now we getting off on something else, but that's because when he wasn't with Jay Prince, his mama was supposed to be the manager, but she wasn't really the manager.
So it's his mama's fault.
No, they just gave her a title so she get paid, bro. This came out his mouth. I ain't making shit up. That's why I said when he switched up his team,
You blaming the nigga mama, dog?
No, I'm telling you, that's why Turkey was calling him, because he ain't had no manager. He had a manager entitled.
Nigga, I'm glad I wasn't drinking something right then. I would have spit all over my motherfucking.
Hey, it is what it is, dog. Jay Prince need to get it done if it need to happen.
My nigga just blamed his mama.
Hey, Jay Prince need to go and make it happen if it's gonna happen, dog. They both with the same manager, right?
God dang.
Didn't we blame T.O. and Africa manager for not getting it done?
No, they're part of it. But we blamed Africa. We blamed Africa and T.O. And we said that's an easy fight to make. You can go to your manager. You have the same manager. That's what we said. And I've said it multiple times.
All right. So now since we're gonna be consistent, we're gonna blame Keyshawn and Shakur and call them both ducks. That's cool. Okay. They both ducking each other.
Cool. Okay. So if they're both ducking each other, I saw the super chats, y'all. I'm gonna read the super chats, but I need my brother to take a break right quick.
All right.
Just breathe for a second. Let me read these super chats.
Okay, yeah, do your thing.
All right. My brother says, my brother Kurt, the commission, say blood, breast into the yard and panel, checking my balance, bro. Salute to my bro, man. The Droop says, so in order for it not to be a duck, these ninjas got to be friends. Y'all need to stop this foolishness. Hey, bro, if anybody wants to fight me anywhere, all these trolls that want to fight me, talk about they're going to pull up on me, I'm just going to say I'm not fighting you. We're friends. We're not fighting. We're friends. I can't fight my friends. So don't worry about pulling up on me. There's no reason to pull up on me. I've got no smoke with nobody. We're friends. So there you go. My brother Freedom's Mars, my brother, he say Shakur did great against T.O., but why call out Connor Ben? Coonshawn calls out Devin, but in 2026, he needs tune-ups, but he the best. There's a lot of questions there, but I'm gonna talk to my brother about some of these things. My brother, the commish, he said Key going for Crocker, then unify with Devin. I want Devin to watch him, so I hope he train hard. Freedom's March says, so it's okay if Core don't follow through. Then he says, Coonshawn and Shakur both ducks. Makes perfect sense to me. But so let's go ahead and analyze this right quick, my brother BAs, because I'm just using your words. Because you said that Keyshawn is number 2 and Shakur is number 1. I believe number 1 should fight number 2. That's what I believe.
Okay.
But you don't necessarily believe that because you say they're friends, so they shouldn't believe it. Okay, cool. So let's get into this Devin shit then.
Okay.
Like you went the other way, but listen, you still.
Let's stop right there. Did you hear him say you look like you went the other way? Did you hear that? You want to rewind it back?
Yeah, you got to rewind it back. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Like Shakur got in the most skin.
Hey, press conference. I mean, look like you went the other way.
But... Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, it looks like you went the other way is what he said. It looks like you went the other way. Now, you and I both know why he said that.
Right.
Okay, so let's keep going.
But listen, you still got an opportunity.
You still have an opportunity, he says.
Okay.
You still have a chance. We didn't go nowhere. You still have a chance. Let's keep going.
When you go handle your business right here, because you know me and you are in the DM.
Now,
me and you in the DMs. Okay.
You know what he's talking about. So I'm not going to go down that road, but you know what he's talking about.
I know what he's talking about.
Okay, bet.
Correct. And you know, you told me that you would look like an opportunity. I believe you.
And I'm not Jermaine. That what we doing?
The same thing that we talked about we were going to do in the DMs before you picked Jermaine.
Now, did he duck Devin to fight Jermaine?
Yeah, you can say, yeah. All right.
It's not, yeah, no, you know.
Nah, I mean, because
you know.
It's a lot. Yeah. I mean, he had the opportunity, he had that opportunity, and he had another opportunity, and he took one opportunity over the other. So I guess he took the other opportunity.
So which opportunity was the best? Because I don't remember hearing you say that Jermaine Ortiz was better than Devin.
All I know is he asked. I'm with you. I ain't saying, I'm not disputing nothing you saying about the opportunity he had to fight in February. I'm saying that he asked Jay Prince to get him on the card. It didn't matter who he had to fight. So they tried to make a fight with Africa. That shit fell through, and then he ended up fighting Jermaine.
That's what's up. But
so he ducked Devin and Africa to fight Jermaine.
As long as you say that he ducked Devin, I don't really care about the Africa piece.
I'm just saying if that's where we going with that, then he's part of it.
I don't think he ducked Africa. I think
Africa. I don't really think he ducked that, but I mean, I don't really think.
No.
But if that's where we going with, then that's where we going.
It's not where we going. My brother BAs, you know he did. You know it's not where we going. You know, I do not believe he ducked Africa at all. I believe Africa ducked him. 100% believe that. 100%. See, but they're both active squad though.
They still gonna fight. Well, they still was gonna fight. I think they're gonna meet at 147.
Sure,
whatever.
Sure. But see, Keyshawn was with it though. I want everybody to understand that Keyshawn was with the Africa fight. He was with that. It was Hitchens that wasn't with it because Hitchens wanted more bread. That's fact. Keyshawn was with the Africa fight.
Okay.
So he was going to fight Africa and Jermaine over Devin. He was going to fight either one of those guys over Devin. Those are facts. But anyways, let's keep going.
2026, we're doing it. You promise?
He said, "You promise, bro?"
I'm with it.
Because it sounds good for this camera right here.
Uh-huh.
It sounds really good for Fight Hype. It's a really good clickbait thing, but see, you and I both know different. But it does sound good on here right here. It does sound good. Like if you jump on my live stream and tell me you're gonna beat my ass when I already told you on the phone, we already have conversations on the phone that we're gonna set it up, and you duck me to fight somebody else, and then you come back and say you want to fight me, how you think I would feel about that?
I mean, you might feel some type of way about it. That's why he asking them, like, are you promised? Because he feel like he ain't real about it.
There's no feel. There's no feel.
No, I'm just saying he feel like that he's not gonna follow through on what he's saying.
Sure, but it's not a feel. See, a feel is a belief. When you know. If it was
you don't know yet, because after the fight, he called one name.
I'm saying you know.
I'm just saying, but after the fight, he called the man's name.
Sure, that's what's up. See, we'll get to that.
He ain't called no Crocker. He ain't called no who else. Who else he was talking about fighting?
You're right.
Before.
You're apt, brother. You're right.
So
he did not call out Crocker. You are factually correct. You are right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He went straight.
You're right. He said straight to Devin.
Right.
There's no argument here. We on the same page.
Okay.
But that's not what I'm talking about right now. What I'm saying to you right now is you know what he did. That's what I'm saying to you. So you don't gotta try to fool or gaslight the fans watching me, King. You know, right? We can keep it a buck with each other. You know. Okay. So when he said you promise, it's because the dude already made a promise and reneged on it. You know this.
Right.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Okay, let's keep going.
Do you promise? You the promoter.
Well, I got you. Listen, in the DMs, I got your word on it. All right, just sign on it. Good luck. Handle that business, okay? All right.
Okay. So he said, I had your word on it in the DMs because he did, and the dude reneged on it. So are we on the same page?
Yeah, we on the same page.
Okay, bet that. Salute to my brother. I'm glad we're on the same page.
And I can just go crazy at 140. I don't have to go up to 147 to fight none of them fighters.
Right.
I'm making the decision to go up to be great. You know what I'm saying? And as long as that respect level is there, as long as that is worth my time moving up to fight Devin Haney, then I'm going to fight him. If it's not worth my time, Keyshawn is going to make the right business decision so I can get in that position again so they will respect my name. You know what I'm saying? There's another champion out there. His name is Lewis Crocker. He's a 147-pound champion. Me and Eddie Hearns already been talking about him before Devin Haney even surfaced the platform.
So let's stop right there because you said he didn't call out Crocker. I said he didn't. We agree. We are in agreement.
Right. So he ducking Crocker to fight Devin?
That's not. Hold up, Doc. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. This is your day, brother. Like
I'm with it. I'm just saying, if we keeping the same energy, I guess he ducking Crocker now to fight Devin.
Don't attack me. He's not ducking Crocker. See, this is what he said after he called out Devin. See, this was after Devin. This wasn't before Devin. This was after Devin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this right here is this dude is saying what he said, and now he's here claiming that he was already going to fight Crocker. So I mean, this is what you guys are saying to me. I'm not saying that he's what he is. Y'all saying it to me. This was my brother BA's. This was your words. So to me, it something don't sound right. Something don't. If you said the only name you mentioned was Dev, and me and you both heard him only mention Dev,
right?
And then you get on this show with Nightcap, and you start telling them you don't need Devin, Lewis Crocker. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, this how y'all get active, dog. So,
I mean,
I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to
sound-
cook you. I'm supposed to call you out.
It sounds weird, but it kind of makes sense at the same time too.
Please enlighten us on how it makes sense.
If they giving him the bag without the belt, then he'll take the bag. But if he need the belt for the bag, then he got to go get the belt.
What bag without the belt are you talking about? Devin and Crocker both have a belt.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. If Devin and if he can fight Devin without a belt and get the same bag he can get with that belt, then
there is no fighter in the sport of boxing that will get the same money fighting Devin and Crocker. No one on earth. Nigga, me and you would make more money to fight Devin than Lewis Crocker. Me and you today.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying, King, is if he go to Devin right now without a belt, is he gonna get the same bag that he would get if he had a belt?
Okay, so the money is coming from Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Oh yeah, shit. You need to fight Devin then. You can get that Lewis Crocker shit later. Unify that shit later. That's what I think.
All right, dog. What's up with your mans then, homie? I see Smooth in the building. He be straight capping for Keyshawn day in and day out. I see you, Smooth. The link is, I'll give you the link, homie. Here, what's up with Active Squad, bro? This is for Active Squad. Why Active Squad not pulling up? Why is just my brother BAs all the time? This was y'all day, bro. So now y'all don't want to talk to me? Don't nobody want to talk to me? Just my brother BAs? Only BAs want to talk to me now? That's it? Don't nobody want to talk to me? All right, well, let me go back to that. I'll run this back.
All right.
Just play this back. Let's listen to the beginning part of this.
I'm in a position to where, like, I can stay at 140 and I can just go crazy at 140. I don't have to.
Let's stop right there. What is the biggest fight for Keyshawn Davis at 140? Frank Martin.
He ain't got no belt.
If it's not Shakur Stevenson, it is Frank Martin. Shakur Stevenson is the biggest fight. That is the biggest fight for Keyshawn, period. The next one is Frank Martin.
I think he get paid more fighting Africa than he would.
Jermaine Ortiz does not have a belt. Yeah, yes, you can fight Africa, but Jermaine Ortiz does not have a belt. You fought Jermaine Ortiz, you fought Jermaine Ortiz. So please do not tell me about belts.
I think that was a different situation, but I ain't gonna get into it.
It was not because he was going to fight Richard Hitchens for a belt.
But you know his situation. You knew what his situation was, so I don't know.
But he still was going to fight Richard Hitchens for a belt.
And he didn't want to sign. He didn't want to sign for it.
Yeah, that's Richard Hitchens. I don't blame Keyshawn for that.
So then
I don't blame Keyshawn.
I'm with you. But yeah, I know he was trying to get back in the ring.
Sure, he could have did that.
I'm with you, but
so
sometimes
No, I do not. Okay.
All right.
Okay, let me give you a break right quick. I'm listening to you. Talk to me. I'm listening, brother. You hear? This is y'all day. I'm listening because y'all sounding kind of shaky on y'all day here. This is y'all supposed to be feeling great, but it seems to me like you guys are a little shaky here.
I'm feeling good, dog.
What up, BS? What up, BA? My bad. I was on the phone.
What's up?
It's all good. What's up with you, homie? Well, what's going on with your boys?
Man, Active Squad ain't looking too active, man. What's this shit with Keyshawn I just seen on Twitter, dog? Nightcap, man.
This is your boys. Tio, this is your guys, bro. This is your guys.
What's going on with Active Squad?
You tell me. This is your people. You tell me.
That nigga got on there and said, I could go fight Lewis Crocker. And yada, yada. I'm like, damn, you just called Devin out on stage, bro. Like, what? In the ring. It's crazy.
I'm just well, let me ask you, is Keyshawn one of the top best fighters in the world to you?
Yeah, I do. I think he top 10.
Is Shakur one of the best fighters in the world to you?
For sure. He's top 5. Top 5.
Okay, cool. So why aren't they fighting? That's the best fighting the best.
I can't even figure that out, bro. They brothers, I thought, biological.
No, They're not biological brothers at all. At all. And even if they were biological brothers, we cooked the Klitschkos, who are biological brothers, for not fighting for undisputed heavyweight.
We did.
Yes, we did. Absolutely. No hesitation. We cooked them.
That's
Hell,
crazy.
we went to Charlo's.
Just when I get a nigga Keyshawn some props, this nigga turn around and say if it's worth my time for Devin at 47. Man, what's up with these boys, man?
That's your squad, bro. You tell me. I'm asking. I ain't got no beef. You tell me. Because if you're not going to fight Devin and you're not going to fight Shakur, then the next biggest fight for you is Frank Martin. That is a built-in fight, bro.
Ain't nobody trying to fight him. Ain't nobody trying to fight him.
I'm asking y'all. This is your squad. This is not my squad. It's your squad. I'm asking.
Ah, nah, you know I ain't active squad. Hell no.
Nah, bro. I want to speak to active squad, Kings. That's what I want to talk to. I want to talk to active squad. I need active.
I just came in here because I couldn't believe Keyshawn changed his tune. It ain't even been 24 hours.
Nah. I need to talk to active squad. Nah, jump back in the chat then, bro. I need active squad. This is y'all. This is active squad day. Smooth, pull up, bro. Let's talk to your brother. Let's have a conversation, brother. It's all good, Smooth. Let's have a conversation. Your guy is key. Let's have a conversation. Because I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Why, my brother Smooth, why you writing in the comments? Bro? Come talk to your bro. You need another link? Here you go. There you go, brother. Come talk to me, boy. I see my bro in the building. Salute to my brother Smooth Super. I see you. Come talk to me. Let's have a conversation, King. You see, it's nothing hostile here. This y'all day. This is for y'all, bro. This is not for me. I want to talk to the Shakur fans. I want to talk to the Keyshawn fans. I don't. My brother Tio, salute to my brother Tio, but I want to talk to active squad. This is active squad day. You on the road? You on the road, gang? See, I've heard this one many times, but salute to my brother, bro. You don't want to keep me on the road? All right, that's what's up, gang. Salute. You don't want to keep losing connections. I understand. I definitely understand. I mean, you're typing just fine, though, King. But I got no beef. You typing just fine, though, homie. I'm glad that the connection doesn't bother your typing, but it bothers your talking. So I respect the King. It's all good. I guess I just got to go speak to my brother BAs. Hopefully my brother had a little time to rest and think about all this buffoonery that's going on in the active squad. I'm not understanding it. And my thought process would have been, if we're active squad, it seems to me like the only person that wants to be active in active squad is Richard Hitchens, and he's ducking everybody. I see you, Araya, but I need active squad, King. I need active squad. I see my brother, Araya. I see you in the building. I see my brother. I need active squad, y'all. Active squad is who I need. I need active squad. My brother's driving, too. He's on the road, y'all. So y'all, just so y'all know, my brother, Araya Israel, salute to my brother. He's on the road. I can see him driving in the back. He's driving right there. So I'm guessing the area where he's at, there's Wi-Fi all over the place. And, but salute to my brother, man. He must got some dope ass connection. I think he got an antenna on his roof. He got a repeater on his roof. That's what he got. My brother got a repeater on there. But it's all good. It's all good. Everybody can't afford them repeaters. You know what I'm saying? My brother Araya, he balling out of control. So he got he probably got a big ass repeater on there, so he can get all the connections from everybody in every direction. So listen, bro, not everybody got that. So I'm not trying to shame nobody. We don't all have the bread. We don't all have it. So, if my bro got it, my bro got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad my bro got it. It is what it is. So, okay. Hold up 1 second. 1 second. I'm listening. You just go against everything, but I'm listening.
No, I was just pulling up because I can't comment. What's going on, y'all?
What's up, Samo?
Hey, Behaves, your boy. Your boy showed up, man.
Yeah, for sure. I was very proud of him. Very proud of the way he performed. I ain't expected to go like that.
That was the best he could.
I ain't
I
mad
know
at him.
y'all can do better than this, dog. This is your time to shine. This is your day.
Hey.
And that there you go. There you
No,
go.
I couldn't hear Behaves. That's why I ducked back out. I had to refresh. What did you say, man?
I said I was proud of the boy. I said I think he did better than I thought he was gonna do. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I was happy.
yeah.
I was both of them actually, him and
Yeah,
Keith.
no.
So
Keyshawn, I mean, I think we pretty much established that Jermaine is just like the top contender. He's that contender level, but not championship. But yeah, those body shots, man,
yeah,
I don't see how he got up from the first one. And then
nah,
that second one was just it was curtains from there.
yeah, for sure. He was still to me. He was still the best person that Key had fought though. In my
Ah, you can't give him that because Ortiz has never been a champion.
nah, but he performed well against all time
Right, but
cats
that's
like
what I'm
T.O.
saying.
and Loma.
He always gives a good account of himself, but he
Mhm.
isn't like, what does that mean? Like just because he's a tough out doesn't mean you get extra props on your record.
Well, I mean,
You
Pedraza
got
was
to win the
old though.
big
I
one.
mean, he was older. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I could, if it was a prime Pedraza, maybe that would be the name. But he wasn't prime. He was older.
So
So
we just gonna tear down Keyshawn now? Is that what we doing?
No, I'm saying it was a great performance.
nah,
You just tear down
that's why
Keyshawn.
I'm trying to give him
You
extra
just
credit.
tearing him down, talking about how Jermaine really ain't that because he was never a champion. He
I said
really
he
ain't
was a
that.
top level contender.
What is Virgil Ortiz? Because he's never been a champion. What is he?
Virgil
Has never
was a
been a champion.
champion.
Has never been a champion. Never. He's never been a champion.
Virgil also hasn't lost.
Cool, that's what's up. Virgil has never been a champion. You just moved the goalposts.
That's not.
You
Ortiz
just
has
moved the
lost.
goalposts.
Ortiz lost
You
against the
just
top
moved the
level
goalposts.
competition.
Behave.
Virgil has not.
Yeah,
Didn't this man just say you can't call Jermaine something because he wasn't a champion? Didn't he say
yeah,
that? He didn't say anything about a loss or nothing like that. He said you can't call him top nothing because he wasn't a champion. That's what the man said.
right.
Now he's moving the goalpost to something else. That this is what happens every time. Bro, why can't y'all just give Keyshawn his credit? He beat Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz arguably beat Loma and arguably beat T.O. He did not beat them. He did not beat them. But there was an argument for it. There is no argument for what Keyshawn did to him. There is no argument. Is there an argument, BAs?
Nah, not at all.
The only conversation that you could have is that the referee stopped it too early. There was only 10 seconds left. Why you didn't just give him a count at least? You waved him off from a body shot. That is my only beef with that entire thing. I feel like that is the only thing that tainted that. Let him get a count and let the referee count at least. You knock him down from a body shot, give him a count. Let him try to get up. That's my only issue. I feel like that tainted it. It was 10 seconds left, bro. 10 seconds. No,
I could see that.
Other than that, I think that was second fight of the night for me. The fight of the night for me was Shufu, and that was right behind it for me.
I ain't
And
mad at that.
I'm not going to allow you guys to taint Keyshawn on active squad day. This is active squad day. I'm just asking my brother BA's questions that he can't answer. So this is active squad day. You guys are not going to take away from what Keyshawn did. Keyshawn put on a very good performance against his toughest competition, and that was his toughest competition. Dennis Baranchik might have been a champion, yes. So if you want to use a rating, then Dennis Baranchik will be rated higher, but that doesn't mean he's better. He's just rated higher because he's a champion. Does that make sense, BAs?
Yep.
Yeah. Who the hell did Denny's beat for Denny's to do anything? Fight a damn punching bag in Navarrete?
That's all I ever seen him do is beat
That's all he
Navarrete.
ever fought is a punching bag in Navarrete. That's it. That's it. A punching bag. A dude that stood right there. There is no one on earth that would compare a punching bag in Navarrete to Vasil Lomachenko or Teofimo Lopez. No one, bro. No one. There's no one on here that would say, listen, man, Lomachenko's not a champion, so Navarrete is better than him. He's not a champion, bro. Navarrete got the WBO belt, BAs. Lomachenko is, listen, Navarrete is better than Lomachenko because no one's saying that, bro. No one on earth. No one.
No.
But yet this man will come in just to be a contrarian to take away from Keyshawn. Crazy. This is active squad day.
It's not taken away from Keyshawn, but it's just stating that Jermaine Ortiz established that he's just below the top level. Like, that's all it's saying.
No, it's not.
Nobody's saying anything else other
not.
than it wasn't a great performance from Keyshawn.
It's not. It's not just below the top level. No, it's not. No, it's not just below the top level. B. Hayes.
Yo.
Who did Manny Pacquiao beat at 140 for his belt? Exactly.
Yeah, you had me stumped on that.
Exactly. Do you guys know Manny Pacquiao fought a guy who was not ranked higher than like 5 people? There was like 5 people ranked higher than him. He could have fought some of the champions. He didn't. He picked the lowest ranked person. That's like someone right now moving up to 147 and picking Mario Barrios, the lowest ranked champion. Lewis Crocker is ranked higher than Mario Barrios. Rolly and Lewis Crocker. What belt did he fight Ricky Hatton for, G. McCall? The IBO is not a belt. Because that's what belt was on the line. Anywho, back to what I was doing with my brother, because I feel like not BH's, but Truth just wants to move stuff everywhere. There's no reason to move stuff everywhere, and I'm not going to allow you to move it everywhere. I'm not. We are speaking about Active Squad. We are asking if Active Squad has the best fighters in the world. That's what we're speaking about. Do they have the best fighters in the world? If you stay on topic, I will let you stay on the panel. If you do not stay on topic, I will not let you be on the panel. Notice I haven't cussed this man out, BAs.
You haven't cussed him out? No.
I haven't cussed at nobody. If you stay on topic, you can stay on the panel. It's just that simple. Stay on topic, you stay on the panel. Very simple.
Right, but you brought up Virgil Ortiz.
So you're not staying on topic, so you won't stay on the panel. Yeah, see, I brought up Virgil Ortiz because you brought up to say he was not a champion. See, when I brought up Virgil Ortiz, you could not answer about Virgil Ortiz and you moved the goalpost. See, that's what happened, and that's why you would not stay on the page. You're wasting your time right now, Truth, because I'm not going to bring you back. But I will take you out the trash, but I'm not bringing you back. So you're wasting your time staying there. You're wasting your time. I did see all the goofy stuff that you wrote the other day before you left, talking about someone was doing something. Nobody cooks me. No one. Not even your precious boy who still haven't texted me for any smoke. Because dude's a coward, but he will keep sneak dissing me. And y'all will go over there and watch this man glaze Tank Davis and talk about Shakur Stevenson and talk about Devin Haney, but the nigga hasn't texted me yet. Straight pussy. And I don't see any of you niggas doing anything to say, oh, man, why didn't you duck? You ducking. That's a duck. I don't see anything because you guys are cornballs. Y'all are cornballs. Y'all do what most of y'all do. Hey, I'm going to put my back-to-back with Tank or back-to-back with Loma or back-to-back with Keyshawn, and we're going to go at Devin. That's what all y'all niggas do. And in this situation, I'm Devin. In this situation. So your enemy of your enemy is your friend. But all y'all niggas are enemies. But y'all will all tag team and be friends to try to go with me. And none of you hoe ass niggas will text me to say, BF, this was my beef with you. You said you did blah, blah, blah. Like a man. None of y'all will do that. But y'all will continue to write, make y'all punk ass videos, and y'all will jump into the comments and glaze each other and suck each other off and stuff like that. Cool, bro. Enjoy the taste. I hope y'all niggas enjoy that taste. Whatever it tastes like. Enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shit look like glue. Y'all used to eating glue as y'all kids. So, I guess it's a normal texture and flavor. Enjoy yourself. But for some strange reason, you niggas is not going to text me to be like, BF, this is my issue. Like a man. None of these niggas. BAs, didn't I give that challenge many times?
I heard it, man, but I be trying to stay out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, stay out of it. That's fine. I don't want to be in it, nigga. I don't want to be in it. Me and you both. Neither one of us know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Neither one of us. I don't want to be in it either. But yet these niggas still doing hoe ass stuff and saying hoe ass stuff and doing hoe ass things, including me for whatever reason. I'm totally unsure of why, but they are. I promise you, I have no idea. I think that it's because I'm that guy, or else you'd be going at everybody else. But for some strange reason, they all take shots at everybody else, right? Take shots, but then when it comes to me, no shots. Just sneak this.
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all done
sounds like Shakur and Keyshawn.
Yeah, y'all done debated before, so I don't see why. If you saying you come over there, I don't see why
like
y'all just can't do it and be done with it. But
yeah, like Shakur and Keyshawn have sparred many times.
Yeah.
Exact same way, dog. Exact same way. Yeah, exact same way. It's no different. They've sparred many times, hundreds of times, hundreds. Yep. So there is absolutely no difference, none. Literally no difference whatsoever. But for some strange reason, dude just throwing rocks in the air, hoping that it. I'm not sure what type of time y'all are on. Not sure. Dude says, I wasn't on here the other day. That's what he says. You were. Yes, you were. You were here the other day when dude was talking about what he say, Devin wasn't that one. Devin fought at 144, right? Devin wasn't ranked. Talked about the rankings. Yes, you were. You were 52 52 private messages. You were here. Yes, you were. You wrote 52 private messages. 52. Yes, you were here the other day. You were here when I told these whole ass niggas, all of them, to just text me. Be a fucking man. Just text me and tell me what your problem is. It's not difficult. Y'all niggas blow me up any other time when y'all meat eating, asking me how your interviews went. Y'all blow me up. Yo, BF, how'd it go, man? What you think? All that. Y'all had no problem blowing me up anytime then. So why you can't, any of them dudes, why they can't just hit me and say, this was my beef with you? This is why I sneak this you. My bad. But let's get it popping. Pull up on me. I'll be there. It's been like 2 weeks. Anyways, back to this boxing stuff. My brother, you say you have the best and the second best. That's what you said. You have the best and the second best. If you have the best and the second best, that is the best fighting the best. We've already established that.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't understand why we're using why we're trying to manipulate this to fit our agenda and narrative if you have the best and the second best. Because I'm sure if you said that Keyshawn or Shakur was the best and Devin was the second best, that is the best versus the best, and you would say, BF, isn't that your name? Because you've done that to me before. So it seems now kind of hypocritical, my brother, if you're now saying that the best versus the best don't have to fight each other just because they said so. Just because they said they're not. Me and you don't get any money from this. What we get is the excitement. That is an amazing fight. Shakur and Keyshawn is an amazing fight. If Shakur and Keyshawn don't fight, right? And we looked at what he said about 140. The best fight for him at 140, remove Shakur because, they're going to duck each other. And nobody's going to call him a duck. But they're ducking each other right now. So if you remove that, then the next one is Frank Martin. Because Richard Hitchens already ducked him. Richard Hitchens is a blatant duck. Straight up duck. But this is an active squad thing because active squad likes to move things around for money. They never put the numbers out. They never put the numbers out. They just say, we getting active, give us the right numbers, and don't ever say what the right numbers are. It's kind of difficult to give you the right numbers if you don't ever say. As a matter of fact, the only person that they said the right number for was Keyshawn and Shakur to fight each other. They're the only ones. They have never said anyone else what the right number is. You have said what you believe is the right number, correct? You've never heard Shakur say what the right number is to fight anybody other than Keyshawn. Am I correct, or did you hear another number?
No, I didn't hear another number. I did say what I believe, but no, I hadn't heard him say no number. No.
Sure. So then we are on the same page that the only numbers that we ever heard anybody say are the correct numbers is between Keyshawn and Shakur. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we know that those are the numbers, right? 20 million apiece. That's what they basically said. Do you know that Eddie Hearn gets $125 million on June 18th? You know, I told you that multiple times, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last $125 million of his $1 billion deal. He gets that June 18th. How come he can't make that fight? If it's $20 million, that's easy. That's cake. You don't need turkey for that. And if you listen to this interview again, where Keyshawn was talking to Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco, he said, matter of fact, let's just play it again.
To 147 to fight. I'm in a position to where like I can stay at 140 and I can just go crazy at 140. I don't.
That part right there, I take issue with. Because if you're going to stay at 140 and go crazy, then why is he trying to go crazy with anybody and not fight for the WBO title if Shakur is going to vacate it? Shakur did say he's going to drop the belt and goes back down to 35. He did say that.
That's what he said.
Okay. He said he's going to drop the belt, go back down to 35, and let Keyshawn have the belt. Those are his words. I know in about 2 weeks we're going to act like he never said that or justify it some other way because that's what Active Squad does for some strange reason. Their words are not good enough. He changes and he says this one day, says that this day, said that the next day. We skip this, and go only focus on that and act like none of that stuff never happened. I understand. That's what Active Squad does. So I'm pretty sure he'll probably switch up something here soon. But he's talking about fighting Conor Bennett 47 on the rehydration clause, dropping the belt. So why isn't Keyshawn fighting for the belt he's dropping? Let's see who's at that. Let's see who's at 35. I mean at 40 in this weight class. Let's just see what is the name of the person at 40. I'm just curious. At 40.
And some of it I know we gotta wait on Frank and Albright and Gary and Andy.
Let's see. Teofimo Lopez is number 2. Keyshawn is number 1, and Teofimo Lopez is number 2.
And that's updated.
That's updated. Shakur Stevenson is the champion. Keyshawn is number 1. Tio is number 2. Santiago is 3. Alberto Puello is 5. Barboza is 6. He could fight either Teofimo Lopez or Alberto Puello or Arnold Barboza. All 3 of those guys are available. Every last one of them. And he can fight any one of those guys for the vacant WBO title. When that belt gets vacated, the WBO will be between Keyshawn and Tio. Why is this man talking about going somewhere else? Because what I saw with Shakur Stevenson, I was really not impressed. I promise you I wasn't.
That's cool.
If you want to say impressed as far as beating somebody with just a jab, that I'll give you that. That's impressive, right? But it's boring as a bitch. On the biggest stage, and I'm not going to disrespect this man, but I am going to say this one piece. On the biggest stage, this was his biggest stage. This was his night. He was the main. You just jabbed. You didn't take any risk whatsoever. I understand it's boxing. I get it, right? It's hit and don't get hit. I understand. But y'all dragged Devin for doing that against Ramirez. You dragged him. I told y'all, bro, Devin was getting the dub to get to Ryan.
But we praised him when he did it against Kambosos.
Devin did not do that against Kambosos. Devin stepped to Kambosos. He punched on Kambosos. He used the jab to set up other things. I watched that fight, brother. What are you talking about?
That first fight, he just jabbed it. He jabbed the shit out of that dude all night. He couldn't get past the damn jab.
He did use the jab, yes, to set up other punches.
Okay.
Yes. Then that's what I was expecting.
And we gave him props for it.
I
did.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did give him props because he boxed. He boxed Kambosos. He used the jab and set up other shots. That's what you're supposed to do with a jab. The jab, you use it to set them up, to reset. That's what Devin did. He used the jab to set him up, reset. And he used all his whole bucket, his whole repertoire, and even more in the rematch. Even more. That is not what this man did.
And I don't think that's what he did against Ramirez.
Okay, cool. Devin was just getting the dub. I told y'all that. I told everybody.
Yeah, you did. And I already told you what I thought about the fight or whatever, and you told me that, and I was like, "Well, that changes." Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, I got
what was Keyshawn doing then? I mean, what was Shakur doing then? What was he doing?
Controlling the fight with that lead hand all night.
Yeah,
and a lot of it was just solid. Yeah, a lot of it was solid jabs, and but he threw some, he threw some other
all jabs, bro.
And I did want him to put in more body work. I thought he was gonna go to the body a lot more, and he didn't. So
let me ask you something.
So
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a straight up question.
But shit,
an honest question. Do you think that Shakur could have stopped him?
I felt like he could have if he would have just turned it up on that eye, but I think they would have stopped it for the eye.
Absolutely, he could have stopped that man. 100%. Absolutely. 100% he could have stopped that man. 100%. 100%. Could have stopped that man. 100%. All Teofimo Lopez could not get past his jab. He couldn't get past his jab. He did not know how to close the distance. What's up, Motorsports? He did not know how to close the distance. He had no clue how to close the distance. That right there on the biggest stage. Do you realize that Shushu could have beat Castro with a jab? Absolutely could have beat him with a jab. 100%.
I don't know. Castro was on Shushu a little bit though. He was getting through. He was getting past the jab, and he kept landing there right on Shushu.
Because Shushu was there for it. Because Shushu wanted to impress New York. He wanted to show out for New York. That's what happens when you want to show out, right? You take risk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Risk. Yeah. This is why Shakur Stevenson is considered a boring fighter, because he does not take any risk. But this is the reason why. And I got no beef. He won the fight. But I said what I said, and I mean what I said in that video. I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not trying to drag Shakur. This is Active Squad Day, so I'm not trying to drag him. But I said what I said, and I mean what I said. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not getting another one. I will not waste my bread on someone who refuses to even entertain me.
Okay.
Refuses, bro. I will not do it. I respect it. Do your thing. I respect it. I do. You're just getting the dub. I respect it. But you will not get a penny out of me for just getting the dub. That doesn't work. I don't agree with that, King. No, I don't know any other fighter that was doing that. Even Floyd didn't do that. And they called him a runner.
All right, I ain't finna start
going back. I'm not going down that.
But I mean, your opinion. I respect your opinion, though. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not going down that road. I'm not going to go down that road at all. All I will say, salute to Shakur. He just jabbed the man. If that's what you guys like, rock on. I got no beef. Rock on. But he could have stopped him. That was his night. That was his time to, even if he didn't stop them, right? He could have dropped him. Dropped him something. He probably would.
I thought he did drop him with that check hook, but but they said it was a slip or whatever. Yeah, but
he probably would have stopped him though. He probably would have, because his eye was closing. That eye was closing up. Like they did with old Buddy in one of those earlier fights where Buddy's eye was closing up and they kept checking his eye and stuff like that. Jermaine Ortiz, if I'm not mistaken, it was checking Jermaine's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same exact thing. He could have, and he should have, because that was your first pay-per-view main event. Your first pay-per-view main event.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to go out there, and I would have preferred him give us the Zepeda fight for his first main event pay-per-view and boxed old boy differently, right? I would have preferred that for him. For me as a fan, that's one thing, but for him, that's his moment, King. Just getting a win, in the sport of boxing, just getting a dub doesn't do it.
I don't think that's what it was. That's what you think it was, And then I heard Shay say some shit that he thought that's what it was. So I mean, it's some people that thought that's what it was. I'm not one of them people, so but I respect it.
What was it?
I think it was a master class, bro. Like it was beautiful boxing, and
I never said it wasn't.
he whooped that boy and beat that boy all night,
With a
except
jab.
for the round he took off. And I gave him. I thought 4 was a swing round
With a jab.
at first, and
All
then
night.
so
Jab.
and a check hook.
It was a jab all night, just a jab, nothing more. And I do not believe Shakur's fights will be sold out. I do
Well,
not believe
he landed 100 jabs, but he landed 170 punches or something like that. So it was
that's what
70 of them punches wasn't
if that's
jabs.
what you want to believe.
And
You
that's
go ahead
almost
and-
that's what the CompuBox said. I'm just going off the numbers.
the person with a clicker that doesn't really know what the jab and the straight is. They just have to click.
Okay, I mean that's cool.
Call one of them one of them a straight, one of them a jab, one of them this. They don't know. They have no idea. That man threw a jab and a nothing but a jab all day, every day. Nothing but jabs.
Okay.
And I got no beef. No beef. He won the fight. I don't know why. I can see y'all in the comments saying all of his fights are going to be sold out from now on. Big cap. Big cap. Straight cap. No, they will not. I do not believe none of that. Big cap. Nobody go to a fight for a jab fest. Cap. But if that's what you want to believe what you want to believe. I'm not for that. Salute to Shakur. He did a phenomenal job and beat that man with a jab. Salute. Beat that man. Cooked him with a jab. Cooked him. Had that man, what was he doing? He was going at slavery. This dude Teal was going at slavery. He got cooked so bad with a jab.
Yeah,
This man
he apologized for slavery. Yeah.
Apologizing for slavery.
Yeah.
Because you got hit with 10,000 jabs.
That's your monkey banana. Where the nigga at? Where the liquor at, dude? That's your boy. Changed his life. Got his life changed out there with a jab.
Yeah, just a jab. Straight hit with 1,000 jabs all night. 1,000 paper cuts. You can kill somebody with 1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, doing a paper cut 1,000 times is boring as hell. This is an entertainment business. That's what Conor Ben said, but for some strange reason, he says Devin is boring. I don't want to fight Devin Haney, but I'll fight Shakur Stevenson. Why is that, B. Hayes?
He said, I don't want. Who said that?
Conor Ben.
He said, I don't want to fight that.
Man,
Conor Ben ain't doing that shit.
He said Devin Haney is boring. He doesn't put bums in seats. He's boring. That's what he said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's people that criticize this fight. So even with him dropping Brian Norman, they thought he should have stepped on the gas too, and blah blah blah. And then he took the second half and whatever. I heard some hating that shit, but I mean, so people gonna say what they gonna say, bro. But as far as kind of being in period, I don't think he gonna fight neither one of them niggas.
Well, then if he's not gonna fight him, why is he calling Conor Ben out? Why not call out other people? Why are you calling out Conor Ben?
I don't know. I can't explain that.
Yeah, it seems kind of clout chaser-ish to me. Like, for me, I would have rather him call out Devin Haney. But if you're not going to fight Devin and you're not going to fight Conor, then I would have rather him call out Raymond Moratala.
Mm-hmm.
Raymond, you called my name. Pussy, I'm going to beat your ass next. We unifying. You called my name.
I'm with you.
You didn't say anything about any of it.
But Raymond wasn't there. I think it's because Conor was there.
It doesn't matter if he was there. Tank and Devin wasn't there when he called him out, when he beat Casamigos. So it doesn't matter if you're there or not. The world is watching you. The world doesn't need you there, bro. You could have called them all out. Remember, Bud did that. Bud called out Thurman and Pacquiao. They weren't there. And then he was like, well, Ndongo or whatever your name is, you're in the building. We can fight next if I don't get them. Remember, he did that.
I agree. So I don't know. I can't. I mean, maybe they'll surprise me and make the fight. I don't know, but I do think he want to fight in the UK, but I don't think he got to fight Conor Ben to do it.
No,
especially now that Dalton Smith and Josh Kelly got.
Let's say fight Dalton Smith. Yeah. Fight Dalton Smith. Why won't fight Dalton Smith? You could go to the UK and fight Dalton Smith. That's an Eddie Hearn fighter.
Yeah, and so I don't know. So these are people I would have liked to hear him call out over Conor Ben. So I ain't going to act like I just And I don't think the fight gonna happen because what
at
Connor
all.
said after that shit. So
He's
I
not
don't know.
taking no damn rehydration clause. Who the hell is Shakur Stevenson to tell him to take a rehydration clause?
Yeah,
That
that's
will
just,
never
yeah.
happen, bro.
I'm with you. I already told you I ain't with it.
Yeah, so I just don't understand bro's moves. Like for him to put on a performance where he didn't even get touched, basically.
Mhm.
He got hit twice that I seen. I mean,
Mhm.
respectfully, I stopped watching it because I was so mad that but he only got hit twice to me. Like clean. A lot of those pity pat jabs that that Tio was doing to the body, stab to the body. Yeah, he was pity patting, right? Pity pat jabs to the body, pity pat. It was touching, but this ain't the amateurs, bro. I counted it because it touched. Them judges ain't counting that. I counted it because it's boxing, and I'm going to count punches that landed. But judges looking at that, they ain't counting that shit, bro. He looked like a straight amateur. He was so scared of Shakur. Let me just speak on this. Teofimo Lopez was scared to death of Shakur. Now, I did a breakdown and I spoke about what Tio said. Tio said that they bullied him, right? And they did. They used to bully him, right? And one of the points that I believe that Tio was going to use to be more successful in this fight was he's the bully. I mean, he was the little kid getting bullied, and he now grew up and has an opportunity to fight the bully. Right. That was my thought process on why I was thinking this fight is going to be more competitive. Right. But he was still a little kid. He never grew up in that fight, and it was clearly shown. He fought Tio in a way I've never seen this man fight ever in life. Never. He was scared to death. He was scared to death. Like scared. It wasn't that he couldn't box. He could absolutely box. 100%. He was scared of Shakur. Scared, bro. Literally scared to death. He barely threw a headshot. He was scared, bro. He was scared because he had sparred this man. He was the little kid that got bullied, that didn't grow up and still saw Shakur as the big bully. He saw Shakur as Biff Tannen. That nigga was McFly. That's why he was scared to death to engage. He was scared to death to do anything. He was scared to death. Did you see how wild he was when every time he tried to go in and stab to the body, he was all off balance. His feet wasn't under him. Like, well, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Yeah, but that's the way he fight. That's why. That's why. Sandor Martin kept catching him with that damn.
He has never fought them. Sandor Martin caught him with the jab because he was trying to move his head movement to move in, and Sandor was jabbing him back, moving back. That is not what he did with Shakur Stevenson at all. That man just tried to rush in and throw a body shot and dash out, and Shakur was catching him going in and going out.
Yep.
He was scared to death. Scared to death. Absolutely shook. He took that fight for the money. Scared to death. He believed that
I don't doubt that either. I don't doubt that part either.
Shakur Stevenson was smaller than him. He was smaller, right? So we figured he tried to muscle him a little bit, and then when he tried to muscle him, he realized that every time he tried to go in, all Shakur did is lean back and jab him, and then when Shakur leaned out, he leaned forward and jabbed him. That's the one thing I will give to that active squad, that their stance where they transition their balance from their front foot to their back foot is very good. They have a wide stance, right? A semi-wide stance where they'll lean forward to give you a false sense of distance, and they'll transition their power from their front foot to their back foot for balance to make you come in, and they can catch you when you're coming in. And then when you're going out, they'll transition from their back foot to their front foot to lean in and catch you again. And they can get power off of that because their feet are balanced. That is one thing that I've seen that I'm very impressed with. Shakur, Keyshawn, Bud does the same thing. I'm very impressed with how their base, right? Their base. But their base can be easily broken. It can be easily broken. The problem is these niggas is scared to fight them. They're scared. Like Jermaine Ortiz looked a little off kilter. He looked a little off. He looked off, but I'm not going to say that for Jermaine. But Tio definitely scared. He was scared shitless. He was scared to death. All that stuff, all that goofy ass stuff that he was doing, he was scared to death. Didn't even want to face off with this man. Scared to death.
Man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I expected some other stuff to go down too. But yeah, it was what it was, and I was happy with it. So
Tio was supposed to make it rough. He was supposed to, he knew that Shakur's defense, he knew what his defense was. He was supposed to make it rough, bro. Yep. Make it rough, bro. Go. You know what his defense is. You know what he's going to do if you press him. Shakur is going to try to keep this distance. He's going to move back on his back foot. He's going to hop back, and keep moving back, keep moving back, keep moving back. That's what he's going to do.
But he was on the front foot.
Yeah, but that's what Shakur.
He beat him on the front foot.
Yes. If you give him the front foot, he's going to take the front foot.
Man, I don't know. He had homeboy leaking. And Shakur was looking sharp, dog. I think he tried a couple things. He didn't have no plan C.
He was scared to death. He didn't try anything. He was scared. That dude was, every time he'd fumble his way in and throw a body shot and try to run off. Fumble his way in, try to run off. And Shakur would catch him coming in, and he'd catch him going out the whole time. And Tio got to a point where he didn't want to go in. So that's when Shakur just got in the front foot and just kept popping him. Move forward, pop, pop, pop. The whole damn fight. The whole fight. That is the problem. Don't tell me he's a prodigy of Bud Motorsports. Miss me with that nonsense. Because Bud would have stopped Tio. He's not a prodigy of Bud. He's a prodigy of, he's Bud Light. That nigga's Bud Lime. He's not a prodigy of Bud. Bud would have stopped Tio. He would have stopped Tio in like the 5th. Once he realized that you can't get past my jab, you can't get past this. Oh yeah, you done. You finish. I'm not. There's a thing that Bud had called killer instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Shakur does not have that at all. That nigga is Bud Lime. Straight up. He is this is it. That's just that. Let Bud have anybody the way Shakur had Tio. Anybody on earth. Anybody. They're finished. I don't care who it is. Your favorite, my favorite, their favorite, his favorite. Let him have anybody the way that Bud had Tio, the way that Shakur had Tio. Anybody. They're done. Cooked. That fight is over with. It's the beginning of the end. You got to maybe a round left, if that.
He the buckle, dog. They hurt more.
What you said?
Bud said he the buckle because it hurt more. He's talking about BTA.
He said he the buckle. That is not what Bud be on. Bud be trying to kill you.
Yeah, Bud said I'm the buckle because it hurt more. You know it hurt. You know he put, man.
That is
Bud,
not what
Bud different. Nah, he ain't. Shakur ain't that. But
no,
it's cool.
But he is a phenomenal fighter. So I'm not trying to degrade him. I'm more so speaking about the moves that are happening now. If this man does not fight Devin, if he does not go to 47 for Devin, don't ever mention Devin's name, because from this point forward, it's a clout chase. Seriously, is it not a clout chase? If you want to fight Conor Benn but not Devin, then why call Devin's name after this? It would be a clout chase, correct?
Yeah, if he ain't going to fight him, then don't call his name now.
Then don't call his name. So I'm going to hold you to this, because when they ask him about Devin, and they will ask him, you already know they will ask him, then his only response should be, listen, I already told you I'm going to fight Conor Benn. I'm not going to 47. I'm not fighting 47. Let Devin do what he's going to do, and I'm going I'm going to fight Conor Benn, I'm going to 35. That should be it. There shouldn't be, oh, man, if Devin gets a rehydration clause, man, because you could have said that when you said it to Conor Benn. You could have said the same thing, the same exact thing. You could have said, and there's a fighter that's here and a fighter that ain't here. Conor Benn is here, Devin ain't here. Maybe Devin is here, I don't know. Either one of y'all can get it. I want a rehydration clause, and I'll beat either one of y'all ass. That was his opportunity. Am I lying or no?
Nah, you ain't lying.
Okay, so then I don't want, so if he used from this point right now, from today moving forward, if he's talking about Devin, he is clout chasing. Absolutely clout chasing. He should be talking about the fighters he wants to fight. And the fighters he wants to fight is Conor Benn with a rehydration clause and then that back down at 35. That is all it should be for him. Active squad. You should actively be following suit. If you are not following suit, you active squad are actively cap. Dead ass serious. And again, I'm not crapping on him. You know I could. I'm not going to. I'm not. It's just you didn't get an opportunity to get it off your chest on that masterful performance. And it was masterful, right? It was a masterful. I'm not going to say it wasn't. It was a masterful performance with a jab. But it was not entertaining to me. At all, right? But past all that, it was a masterful performance, right? You B. Hayes, who have been warring with me and people, others that are not me, because I'm you my guy, you know what I'm saying? So when we battle, it's just a battle in boxing. But you battle with other people that don't even be bad. They just want to shit on the man.
Right.
You go with them too, right? This was your time to actually speak about how great he was, right? This was your time. And I don't want to take that off of how great he was, but I do want to call out, if he mentions Devin, I'm gonna need you to keep this energy, bro. I'm gonna need you to be like, bro, nah, you clout chasing, dog. This is clout chasing. And when I cook him for clout chasing, I don't need you being upset about it, because I'm saying it now. I'm saying it right now, right? And all Shakur fans, not just my brother B. Hayes, because my brother will pull up. Everybody else will say they on the road, they driving, the boiler, the kids. I'm landing the plane, literally landing my plane, not just landing the plane like my conversation. No, I'm in a jumbo jet landing this motherfucker, but I'm typing away in my comments. Yeah, but I'm on a forklift. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a skillet. You know, I'm frying fish. I would, but there's fish on the grill. So I can't click the link. I would click the link. You know what I'm saying? But these baby back ribs, they might burn up. So I can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, homie, scuba diving. I'm spear fishing. I would click the link, but I don't get reception under the water because we spear fishing and shit. But I'm gonna just keep typing though. But my brother B. Hayes will click the link and pull up on me. He will pull up on his bro. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure that I gave you time, because this was a masterful performance, and not just from Shakur, but from Shakur and Keyshawn in both fights. I didn't pick either one of them to win. My videos are still up right now. I don't take down nothing. I didn't pick neither one of them to win. Neither one.
Crazy work.
But they both ducked Devin. Both of them.
Excuse me.
There's no excuse for this man to have the opportunity to use. Conor Benn is not a bigger name than Devin. Do you agree? In the UK, but he's not, like, worldwide. He's not a bigger name than Devin at all.
I agree
at all. And for you to call Conor Benn and not Devin, to me, is a missed opportunity.
Well, I don't know. I would have been tripping if both of them called Devin, because Keyshawn had already called Devin name. So I would be tripping that
Shakur called out Tank. What, that didn't stop Shakur and Keyshawn from calling out Tank? What's the difference? Remember, we had that conversation, and you was telling me, and you were saying to me, nah, yeah, Keyshawn called him out, but that's
he's just trying to get his name up.
Yeah, but okay, so if he was trying to get his name up, what's the difference right now? If he's trying to get his name up still on Devin Haney, because he's trying to talk about Lewis Crocker over Devin. Lewis Crocker is not a bigger name than Devin, bro. What the fuck is going on here? Nowhere on no planet in the entire solar system, is Lewis Crocker a bigger name than Devin. Not even in the UK. Devin is bigger than Lewis Crocker in Lewis Crocker's mother's house. I don't understand how you go to Lewis Crocker over Devin.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that move. In case it was, I need to get this belt, but if all you gotta do is go to Turkey, then it don't really make sense. No,
you don't gotta go to Turkey. Devin told him we can do it, bro. Devin told him not once.
Yeah.
This is now the third time Devin said, let's get it. This is the third time. 3. Put that man on the list. He didn't do anything. Communicated directly with this man. He ducked him and fight Jermaine Ortiz. After you beat Jermaine Ortiz, he told him again, bro, we could get it. Let's get it. And this man said Lewis Crocker. That's 3 times, gang. 3. This nigga is clout chasing Devin. Clout chasing. Bro, you think you're going to make What do you think you're going to get more bread? Is that what you think you're going to get more bread if you beat Lewis Crocker? The bread is the bread, bro. Turkey don't give a damn about no belts.
Yeah, shit don't make no sense.
No, if that's the case, you wouldn't have made what you're making now, bro. He don't give a damn about that, bro. He cares about the fight. Hell, look at Zuffa, or whatever the hell. They got their own damn belts. Turkey don't give a damn about that shit. You know it, I know it, and everybody else knows it. He don't care. All he cares about is the fight. Give me the fights I want. I'll pay for the fights I want. I'll pay for those. You give me I want you to you. I don't give a damn if you got a belt. I don't give a damn about your amateur career. I don't give a damn what you got. A Gucci belt, a Louis belt. I don't give a fuck about you. I'll keep them all. I don't care. Bring them all to the ring. I don't give a fuck. As long as you niggas get in the ring and fight, I don't give a damn what y'all do. So him fighting Lewis Crocker is going to mean what? What? What does that mean? You didn't unify at 35. You didn't unify at 40. Why do you want to unify at 47? The math ain't mathing, brother.
Well, I see what the action about.
Yeah, but this is.
I hear the words, but I want to see what the action about.
Yeah, yes. I want to see what the action about too. And this nigga's talking about action with Lewis Crocker.
I mean, he talked. I mean, okay. I just want to see what he do.
You understand what I'm saying? I hear what you're talking about with the talk. I hear that. But this man has a direct shot at Devin. Direct. This man is talking about Lewis fucking Crocker. What are we doing, homie? What are we doing? How active is that? Don't you guys think he beats Devin?
Yeah.
Okay, so why is he going after Crocker then? What's that going to gain him?
It don't make sense to me. In case it's a leverage thing, I could try to explain it, dog, but it's a leverage play.
Leverage with what? You're going to get your money from Turkey. You don't negotiate with Devin. You negotiate with Turkey.
Yeah, so it don't make it don't make sense
at all.
In case you trying to get, in case you setting that up for after Devin.
No, you're setting up a clout chase. That's what this is a clout chase. So, do you realize that that this man could legitimately call out the winner of Gary Antoine, Andy Hadouken?
Yeah.
Why
or Frank Martin and Albright.
Or Frank Martin. If you want to unify, then fight for the vacant WBO, because it will be vacant soon. And then you got Dalton Smith, Isak Pitbull Cruz, Gary Antoine, Andy Hadouken, Richard Hitchens, Oscar Duarte winner. You've got a litany of fights right there at 140. Yet you're calling for Devin, but then going after Crocker? Is this how Active Squad moves, bro?
We'll see how he move. I hear what he's saying, but we'll see how he move.
Okay, well, talk to me about what he's saying. Talk to me, bro. Talk to your bro. Are you happy?
He said Devin Haney. Then he said Lewis Crocker. Before the fight, he's talking about Dalton Smith or Devin Haney, and then and somebody else. And one other fight he was talking about.
And none of them were Frank Martin, and none of them was Gary Antoine. None.
No. So I mean, he's saying he done said like 5 names in the last month and a half,
and none of them was Frank Martin, who he has history with over.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll see what it is. We're gonna see what it is. Oh yeah, he said Albright.
Yes,
Nair a lot of shit. Huh?
Yes, and Frank Martin is fighting Nair Albright.
Right. So
he said Dalton Smith. He said the only fighters that he's going to stay at 44 is Dalton Smith and Nair Albright.
Yeah.
Those are the ones he said he wants. And Frank Martin is fighting Dalton Smith next month. Nair Albright next month. Frank Martin is literally chasing this man down. You want Nair Albright, I'm going to fight him. Now you got to fight me. This man is talking about Lewis Crocker. Is that active, bro? I'm just asking.
It's just words, bro. The action ain't he ain't got active yet. But he did get active with Jermaine Ortiz, and I thought that was a good fight. So
I thought it was too.
I ain't tripping.
With Jermaine Ortiz and gave 2 of the most savage, vicious body shots I have ever seen. 2 beautiful, perfectly placed body shots. Some beautiful, fantastic work. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Right.
But see, that's over with. That happened. We are now, right now, looking at what this man is supposed to be doing. When you called out Devin and then went Lewis Crocker. Insane to me. Insane, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't got nothing to me but a belt. So I don't know. I think if you're gonna go to 147, you might as well just go get the top dog over there. So
And the top dog is with it.
So we'll see.
Bro, Brian Norman is a bigger fight than Lewis Crocker.
He ain't got no belt though.
Doesn't matter. Neither did Jermaine Ortiz.
I mean, that's the only explanation I got for calling a dude out like Lewis Crocker is because he got a belt.
Sure, and I can respect that. But now tell me, how could a guy in Keyshawn Davis, who is not even ranked at 147, just move up and fight the IBF champion right away?
Well, if he, I mean, he said that Eddie already been talking to him about it, so
I know,
it seemed like he'll make the fight happen. Then Bill don't seem like he gonna shy away from it either. So,
well, what
I don't know.
Bill doesn't have anything to do with their business.
I hear you, but he already. All right, I don't know. It sounds like if he go up to 147, he going straight to a title shot. Because the two people that promote two of the champions that he would be talking about fighting are with it. Sound like to me.
Sure. But you were the former WBO champion. Mm-hmm. You moved to 140 and fought and became you're the number one at WBO. You're not ranked nowhere else. So how are you go from the WBO at 35 to the WBO at 40 to the IBF at 47? Shouldn't you be at the WBO?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
No, it sounds like a duck to me. Again.
I mean, no, that's what it should. That's probably where he's gonna get his highest ranking at if he go up there. That's what it sounds like, but I don't know that. I don't know for sure.
I understand. It sounds like a duck to me, is what it sounds like. If I go to WBO route, then the WBO route, why am I going the IBF route when I just went to WBO?
That's where I'm waiting to see what he's gonna do. Because he called out the WBO champion up there. So yeah, I don't know.
And then reneged on it twice already.
All right, bro.
This is not going to be the third time. So if he fights Lewis Crocker, did he duck Devin?
So if he called Devin name tomorrow, then was he like?
Doesn't matter.
Is he now reneging on Crocker?
But you said your active squad. You said you're not going to worry about his words. If he moves,
I'm just asking you what you think because at the fight he didn't say nothing about no damn Lewis Crocker.
Yeah, you're right, and now he is. So this is y'all day right here. I'm just asking you. Just asking. So if he fights Crocker, did he duck Devin? If he fights Crocker, did he duck Devin?
I would say I'd probably say yeah, because you should be fighting Devin.
You should be fighting Devin.
I mean, it's still a title shot, but I don't like it. I don't really like it though.
It's not about the like. I could understand if we were in another thought process, like another conversation, like if there was like another thing going on, but there isn't. Mm-hmm. There is nothing else going on. You are, and this is the biggest fight of your career on the biggest stage of your career. You capitalize on the moment the same way you're supposed to capitalize on the Shakur Stevenson fight. Really, you're supposed to capitalize on it right now. They're supposed to be capitalizing on it right now. They're supposed to be getting it because what's going to happen? Shakur wins, so what? It doesn't stop Keyshawn from nothing. Keyshawn wins, it catapults him to the ceiling. Stops nothing. Shakur Stevenson will still be the champion at 35. It stops nothing. The train does not stop. They both just make 20 million. Train doesn't stop, bro. But what happens in their next performance? What happens if Shakur goes 35 and doesn't look good? What happens if Keyshawn goes to 47 and fights somebody that's not even Devin or Lewis Crocker and doesn't look good or loses? Your 20 million is gone. Now you're begging Devin or you're begging somebody else for an opportunity when you've got the opportunity right now. Aren't you supposed to strike while the iron is hot, my brother?
Yeah, but I think I still watch that fight.
Sure.
Them
But next year, watch it.
losses, that shit
Your
wouldn't be
active squad.
no big thing. Yeah.
Your
And I
active,
think it'll still sell. Everybody,
sure.
because there's many
Your
people
active
calling for
squad.
that fight.
Your active squad. They will not be calling for it. This is boxing, King. This is boxing in 2026. This is not boxing in the 70s at all. Did you forget they were telling Devin to retire after he got cheated by Ryan Garcia? Did you forget they were telling him to retire? That's why I told Teal to retire, because they were telling Devin to retire.
There was some hater ass shit. There was haters saying that shit.
Yes, and they kept saying it. They have not stopped saying it. They only stopped until he fought Brian Norman. Remember, after he fought Jose Ramirez, they were saying that he was scared.
Mm-hmm.
All that scare talk is gone now. Nobody's calling Devin scared. No, because I told y'all he fought that way for the Ryan fight. That's why he fought that. This is why I look at Shakur and say, you fought this way for what? Like, this is your Ryan fight. You were supposed to go in there and show out. Right? You're not supposed to go in there and just jab to a victory. You're supposed to go in there, show out, take a little risk. You know what I'm saying?
Show out. The majority of what I'm hearing is positive, dog. I mean, I can
listen, bro. I said he had a masterful performance.
Yeah, so I think he did. I think he did beautifully, dog. I ain't tripping.
Of course, you're not tripping, because you're active squad. He was supposed to show out. This was supposed to make people want to buy his fights. They were supposed to want to. I do not believe that. Even Shannon Sharp said it. Bro, even he said it after the fight.
Bro, yeah, and then Ocho was like, really? Looking at him like he was crazy.
So, sure, yes.
So you're going to have people that feel
that's not what you're supposed to say.
The way they feel, bro. It's all good.
That's not what you're supposed to say. No one said it about Devin after he fought Brian Norman. No one. They did say it to Ramirez.
I did hear some negative shit. The haters was hating on him too. That's what I tell you, dog. Like, these niggas gonna say what they gonna say. And I mean, your opinion, you're gonna have your own opinion about it. But
bro. You heard haters talking about Devin should have stopped him. That's what you heard.
Yeah, and then he just I hardly even listen to what they were saying, but they was talking about
Nobody
they said something about the second half of the fight, yada yada.
Yeah. Devin should have stopped the man. Should have stopped it. Yeah, but Tio never was ever in any position to get stopped at all, and Shakur could have stopped him after like 6 rounds.
Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know that, but
how many rounds you think? How many rounds you think before you thought to yourself, "Oh, Cork gonna stop him"? How many rounds before you thought that?
When he was leaking. When he was leaking so bad, he came out the corner.
The 4th round, he was
leaking. He came. I think that was I can't remember, like 9 or something.
He was leaking.
It was like he came out leaking or something. Like they didn't even close up the eye. He came out. He was still leaking.
Sure, but so he was leaking in the 4th before. He was leaking before that.
No, I'm talking about when the round he came out and it was just leaking. I thought they was gonna go ahead and stop it for the eye.
Sure, but what I'm saying to my brother is that he was leaking before that.
I got you.
So you thought in the 9th, you thought that was it.
Yeah, because he came out and then it was leaking like it was in the middle of the round.
Okay, did Shakur go for it? That eye that was leaking, did he go for it? Did he like go in there and try to do his thing? Because that would have been it for me. That's all I needed to see. He has no killer instinct. 0. He did not go for it. He did not go for it, King. This is no disrespect to him. No shade. No, not everybody can be Bud. All right, that's no disrespect to him. He is Shakur, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shakur. He's not Bud. He's Shakur. Right. So he did not try at all. He did not, brother. That's all I'm saying. I'm not disrespecting him. You know he didn't. You know, with that eye looking like that, if he would have smashed the gas and went, and they probably would have stopped that shit, which would have been the performance that he needed of it. And then for damn sure, he would have been but people would be paying to see him in his next one. For damn sure. Even if he didn't stop him, if he would have went after him, just go after him. You look at his eye, bro. Look at his eye it was damn near closed. Am I lying?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. He was whooping that nigga ass. I get what you're saying, but he was whooping that boy ass, so I ain't tripping.
Sure. I know you're not tripping because that's your favorite, right? And I understand it, and I'm not disrespecting at all. I get it, right?
It's just something else. I just think it's just something else for people to say, like, because they ain't got shit to say. They expected it to go one way and it didn't. They expected to be like T.O. got robbed, or da 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 when they got out of this fight, and it wasn't nowhere like that. And then so now it's it was this and that. So it's gonna always be that, dog. I ain't tripping.
Well, maybe them. That's not me. You're talking to me. And to me, that man had an opportunity. This was the big show, bro. The main room in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Yes, this is for you to put on the show.
He could have did more, but okay. So I guess that's where we differ, because you saying he could have did more. I agree, but he did enough.
Specifically,
but he did enough to me.
He did enough to win. Yes, to me too. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this is your opportunity. I get it if you don't bum rush him in the beginning when he's fresh, right? I understand. But to your point, round 9, his eye was damn near closed. It was leaking. They didn't even stop the leaking. That was your time to try something. Okay. That was your time, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I got you, bro.
You didn't try anything. You didn't do anything, bro. Let me ask you something, brother. Let me ask you a question. Who do you think, like, if I was cooking Mag 7, right? I'm cooking them, and we're in a 12-round debate, and I'm cooking them, and I could, you hear some things that I can say. You look at me, we know the same, and I just never say it. And I just say the same thing that I said in rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I say the exact same thing over and over again. At what time would you say, man, Mrs. B. Hayes is making some good ass food, I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat? At what time would you do that? Because you wouldn't sit here for 12 rounds of me saying the same thing. You would not, brother. You would not. And you, my guy, you would not do that. I wouldn't listen to you say the same thing 12 times. I would not do this, King. Even if I know you're cooking, I know you want it, and you done got it. Oh, you got him right where you want it. You in a debate, you got this man right where you want him. This is over with. And you said that. Be about the killing. And then you just
the next round we just see shit different, dog. Because when the next round after the nigga came out, he was leaking, he didn't go for it. At the end of the round, I wasn't like, damn, he should have went for it. I was like, keep putting the salt on this nigga ass, dog, because of all that shit he said. I keep punching his ass all over. I don't give a damn. Keep knocking this nigga around this damn ring. He shouldn't have been talking that shit he was talking. And I wouldn't be mad if you hit his ass with a couple of low blows for all that dick shit he was talking. That's what I was on. So I wasn't like, I'm missing something, or this is boring.
That's your favorite.
I ain't getting. He step on the gas. He is whooping this nigga ass.
That's your favorite.
All right, so that's where I was with it. But y'all see it how y'all see it, and that's cool.
I got no beef.
And I ain't got no beef with it. So
no beef, bro. All I'm saying to you, brother, is on the big stage. On the big stage, brother, you're not going to get big stage opportunities like that all the time. You have to capitalize. If we say this is our guy and we want our guy to get his just due, we want the world to see him the way we want to see him. That's what we want, right? We want that too. Like, why are you disrespecting my guy? My guy is going out there whipping ass, right? You want the world
and he ain't no not. I mean, it's not like he a knockout dude, dog. Like knockouts ain't all I watch boxing for. So
I respect it. Yeah.
I mean, he could have got a knockout, and on the big stage it would have been a better performance for the masses, because that's what they want and that's what they're looking for.
Yes.
And that's why I told you that people gonna end up probably liking Keyshawn more, because Keyshawn be stopping shit. And then so it didn't have nothing to do with this and that and all that. It is what it is. But
it's not what I said though.
See, no, that's what I'm saying.
It's not, but I am the opposite to you. You are speaking to me as the one to like the knockout. I like you try. Devin didn't knock out Brian Norman, but when he hurt him, he tried. He was on the big stage. That was the big stage in front of people, right? Mm-hmm. He went after it, right? He took a risk. He could have got caught in between punches. He took a risk. That is what gets you to the next piece, right? That gets you over the people that they look at boxing, they see boxing, they know it's boxing. Okay, I'm gonna watch it as boxing. Then you have the people that look at boxing, they don't know boxing, they see somebody go in there trying to get it out. Now I'm rocking with this guy. He tried to do something. I don't want people to look at Shakur and say he's boring. I don't want that. at all, bro. I never wanted that at all. I understand both sides of this fence. The diehards like yourself, the diehards of a fighter, because there's diehards of every fighter that are not going to care about, even when Tank got, was with Lamont Roach, he still, yes, he took a knee. He took a knee. That happened, right? But he also was trying to get his ass up out of there. 100% he was trying. Trying to pull, trying to counter. He was trying to get his ass. That's how he got hit, because he was trying to get him out of there. That's people respect Tank for trying to entertain them. And that's that. And what my only point, and it's again, salute to him. My only point is he didn't even try, bro. You can't say you're this and you're that. He's in a Money Mayweather phase without being Pretty Boy. That's the problem. Everybody wants to be Money May and nobody wants to be Pretty Boy. He is trying to be Money May without being Pretty Boy.
Okay.
That's my only beef. That's it, bro. That is my beef with him. Not what he did. What he did is what he was supposed to do. He boxed his ears off. He was supposed to do that. But I don't keep want to hear people telling me about, oh man, y'all gotta go support Shakur and go support. Don't try to force me to do nothing. Let me do it on my own, and I would gladly do it if he tried. If he would have went out there in like round 9, 7, 6, right, where we had him hurt, I would have absolutely been like, okay, this is the version of Corey that I was looking for. This is the one. Okay, Corey, you did your thing. He didn't even try, brother. He didn't even try. He just jabbed him. He didn't even try. He didn't even try at all. Like that's the part that frustrates. That if you watch me while I was doing my fight call, I wasn't mad at what he was doing. I was pissed off at what he was doing, right? And it's two different things. He was winning easily, just like people said, like Tony said, he was winning easily, right? But if you're winning so easily, brother, why you can't? We're fans, bro. We are your fans. If you're winning that easily, bro, take a risk. Shoot took a risk. He took a risk. Take a risk, bro. If you're so masterfully good with your defense, you can take a risk, bro. That is, it's not you. I'm glad you liked it. I really am. I'm very happy that you liked it. I'm very, very happy. You deserved it, brother. But he lost. He lost me, King. He lost. If he lost me with that, then I guarantee he lost others. I guarantee you. I'm not the only one, brother. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. If I was a hater, he wouldn't be on my pound for pound. He still is. As a matter of fact, he moved up. He moved on my list. He moved up. He's still not in front of Devin, but he moved up on my list. Right? Okay. I think I'm gonna move him in front of Anui on my list. But it's there is a it factor that he is losing people with. I don't want him to lose people, because if he ever does fight Devin, which I highly doubt, but if he ever does fight Devin, I want it to be gigantic for both of them. Not just, oh, well, we only want Shakur to fight Devin because we don't like Devin. Because that's what most of them are on right now. We don't like Devin. Like, not you. You're a fan. Shakur's got a lot of diehard fans that rock with Shakur just because of Shakur, right? Mm-hmm. And then there is that legitimate masses that will watch that fight just to see him beat Devin. They're not watching for his greatness. They're watching to see him beat Devin. No, what they should be is watching for his greatness, Devin's greatness, and a great fight.
Right, and I think people will show up to try to see you lose. I thought he was going to be getting booed a little bit more. As far as I thought the crowd was showing up to see him lose, but I don't know. They showed up because they had 21,000 up in there ready for you. I don't know, dog. It was.
I don't think they showed the boo, bro. I promise you, I don't, because they didn't really boo him at all.
No, they didn't boo him. They booed Tio a little bit
because Shakur is really from Newark.
Right.
People really don't know where Tio is really from, but Shakur is really from Newark. He's really from Newark.
Now, yeah, I was just saying, I thought more people would be showing up to see him lose. I thought that's why they did so many tickets because a lot of people wanted to see him lose, but that's not really what happened. So
he's not a he's a draw. He's just not as big as he should be. I'm about to wrap it up, Tony, but I will drop the link. You were 100% right. Tony said there is like a 1% chance in Teal, is what Tony said. But yeah, he's right there across the bridge, bro. So I would dive into this a little bit more, but I'm not going to, because this was supposed to be for your night. And I just want to touch base on some things that if they're the best, then they should be fighting each other. If they're the best. If they're not, if you guys are claiming they're the best, then don't get mad at me for cooking them, because that's who I am, best fighting the best. If they're not fighting each other and they're the best fighting the best, and I heard a rumor. This video I'm about to drop tomorrow. I heard something, y'all. I heard something. There's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why I'm speaking about what I'm speaking today, because I heard something. So I'm gonna do this video. Y'all see it in the morning. But anyways, man, listen, bro, I'm gonna wrap this up. So I'm gonna get some, but I wanted you to get your opportunity to shine. But in the same respect, bro, you know, when yesterday is over with, it's over. Tomorrow is what we're looking for.
I'm with you. I know it ain't no rest. This what's next. So I want to see what's next. And you know, I want them to say the right things, but they're not gonna always say the right things. But as long as they do the right thing, I'm straight.
Well, let me ask you before we wrap this up. What is the right thing for Shakur?
I think he should either fight Raymond Muratalla or Dalton Smith.
I think he should fight any champion at 140 or any champion at 135.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm just saying what I would prefer at 135 is Raymond Muratalla.
Because he damn sure ain't fighting Devin. He ducked that man already, regardless of if you.
I don't think he's going to 47 at all. Period.
At all. He is. I think he'll go there for Conor Benn.
I don't think that fight is happening.
Let me ask you one more question, brother.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna wrap this up. If this man goes to 147 to fight Conor Benn with no rehydration clause, then what? Is it blatantly obvious?
If he does it,
yes,
then he need to do the same thing with Devin.
If he goes up to 147 with no rehydration clause to fight Conor Benn, he blatantly ducked Devin Haney, because there is no time ever where he said, I'm going to move up and you move up and we'll meet at 47 for me and you, Conor Benn. He's never said that. Never. If he goes to 47 with no rehydration clause for anybody not named Devin, he ducked Devin. Anybody. He ducked that man. Plain and simple. There is no way around it. Don't tell me about the people in the crowd in UK. I don't want to hear none of that, brother. If he goes, fights anybody at 47 with no rehydration clause, he ducked one person, just one, Devin.
Right. Okay.
And I'm going to do him dirty. I'm not right now, because I'm not going to do him dirty at all, because I always believed he was clout chasing. He was never going to 47. I believed he was clout chasing. He's going to go to 35. At 35, I want Raymond Muratalla and Abdullah Mason. That's what I want. Those are the only fights for him at 35. Those are the ones he should be fighting. I don't know why he's leaving 40, where, hell, he might be stronger.
Campaign at both.
I think he should too. I think he's better at 40 than he is 35. I think he's better. I think his jab has more power. Look what Teal's eye.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do that to nobody at 35. No one. This is Teofimo Lopez, dog. He should campaign at 40. That's what he should campaign at, 40. You've got names. You've got Dalton Smith, unification. If you're so gung ho and fighting in the UK, you could unify the UK with Dalton Smith. You've got a name right there. You've got Richard Hitchens. That's tactical. You've got that.
I want that lineal though.
He's got undisputed Gary. You called out Gary Antoine when he was at 35. You called him out. So why are you going to leave the weight class if you called out Gary Antoine and you a champion?
I want the lineal at 35 too, though.
Okay, cool.
And the unification, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Cool. He could get that in one fight. You fight Raymond Mortala, you get unification and lineal, and then drop all the belts to go to campaign and keep your belt at 40 and campaign at 40.
I'm with it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Now, I'm not going to call him a duck of nobody if he fights Raymond Mortala or Abdullah Mason. I'm not going to call him a duck of nobody. He is a bro. Listen to me, brother. I'm going to fucking destroy him if he fights at 47 with no rehydration clause. I'm going to destroy him, bro. I'm telling you this now. He's going to get all kind of names, all kind of hoe-ass, the worst names that I could think of. I'm going to destroy him because I'm done with goofy dudes ducking for no reason and claiming you're the top dude. And if Keyshawn fights anybody other than Devin, I'm cooking him because he didn't call out nobody but Devin.
Right. I think he should fight Devin too.
Yeah. Well, if he fights anybody other than Devin, I'm going to drag him badly. I'm going to drag him, dog. I'm full disrespect mode. And I'm saying this now so that when he does it, you don't be like, damn, man, why are you cooking Keyshawn, man? No, because if he does that, you did all this talking, all this conversation, all this yapping. You ducked this man 3 times already. You are now getting a 4th to fight this man. If you do not fight this man next, I'm killing him, dog. And it will be warranted, will it not?
If he fighting for a belt, I still ain't gonna like it, but I understand it.
Dog. Don't do me like this, brother.
If he fighting for a belt, he fighting for a belt, bro. He's
dog,
strapping up.
Dog. Don't do me like this,
bro. I want him to fight. I told you I want him to fight.
I'm not asking you who you want.
If he don't fight that person and you cooking him, cool, that's cool. But if he don't fight that person and he fight another dude with a belt, I ain't gonna say.
Why you doing this, bro? Why you doing this?
I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do.
So
you done told me what you gonna do.
So if he fights somebody else, he didn't clout chase Devin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that. You called this man name after the fight. If you got an opportunity to fight him, you need to go up there and fight him.
The 4th opportunity to fight. The 4th. This is the 4th time. The 4th opportunity. Not the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. This is the 4th opportunity. And you're talking about Lewis Crocker. This is your 4th. You blatantly clout chase this man. And Devin responded to him and said, "Let's do it.
Let's do it." That's what I'm saying. You need to. That's who the fight need to be. I'm telling you, that's who you need to fight.
So we're on the same page.
But you want me to hate the dude? You want me to hate him if he fights somebody else with a belt?
I never said that. I never, bros. Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay, I'm not saying you don't want me to hate him, but I mean, I don't know.
No, I want you to call out the BS. I want you to have some consistency. That's what I want. Because if it was Devin, you'd be saying the same to me. I want you to be consistent.
Nah, dog. When he did that, I said he chose. I said he chose another. I ain't never say he. Never mind. It's cool. All right, bro. It's all good.
You capping, B.
Because you was fighting somebody with a belt.
You capping, bro. Capping, bro. You capping, and you know you capping, and it's not a good look, bro. You better than this.
All right, dog.
Nah, dead ass, dog. You capping, bro.
I told you he wasn't the best, but he was fighting somebody with a belt, but then you wanted to tell me he was the best at that weight class. So, in my mind, the best at 47 is supposed to be Devin. So if you go up there, you need to fight him. The rest of that shit can come. You can just be icing on the cake.
We on the same page with that. What I'm saying to you is you are capping because you're claiming now if he fights somebody with a belt, it's okay. He didn't call out people with a belt. If he said, I'm going to 47 and I want all the champions, we would have a different conversation. He called out one fighter. How do you want to call out one fighter and then fight somebody else? When the one fighter is let's do it.
Yeah, that don't make sense to me.
Okay, then. So you should don't be a hypocrite. You don't got to hate the man. I'm not telling you to hate him. He's acting. You got to hate him. Call him out for his nonsense, bro. Hey, this is bullshit, bro. What you doing? I'm not telling you to hate the man, bro. Not one time did I say hate him. I said be consistent is what I said. Don't hate Keith. That's the guy. You don't gotta hate him. Like, don't hate Shakur Stevenson if Shakur Stevenson fights fucking Hadouken or something. You gotta hate him. Just call him out for it, bro. You bugging. What are you doing? And that should be the difference between you and Tank fans. Should be the difference. You should be able to have some consistency. If you can't have consistency, brother, you're no better. You're no better, brother. If you are allowing your fighters, active squad, to do things that you would criticize another fighter for, then you are no better than them. You're no better.
Well, I told you what I want them to do. That don't mean they gonna do the shit.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. Never said what they're going to do or what you want them to do, King. What I said is he called out Devin. Devin said, let's do it. There is no other fight. If he fights someone else, then you should call him out. You don't got to hate him. You don't got to disrespect him. You don't got to shit on him or degrade him or down him. But you can call out his, yo, bro, you clout chase Devin, bro. That shit ain't cool. You clout chased him, bro. You better beat this dude you fighting. I rock with you, Keith, but that's BS, bro. You can't even do that. And that's the problem that Tank fans have, King. That's the problem they have, my brother.
All right, bro. I'm gonna peel out, dog, but I appreciate you for your time.
I always appreciate you, brother.
Good discussion.
Always appreciate my bro BAs, man. Nothing but love to my brother, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. Yes. I hope you enjoyed the fight. And I hope we get the fights that we're looking for. But
yeah, and tell your boy Shot to fight Ray Savage, man. Come on. We need to fight Ray.
Okay. I'll hit him up. I'll hit him up.
All right, man. But I appreciate you.
For sure, for sure. I know his manager, so I'll hit him up.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want down there. So I hope I get what I want. So we'll see what's up.
And we'll see. But he's unifying though. He's going after a belt, so you shouldn't be. You just said as long as he's going after a belt, then it shouldn't be a problem when it came to Keyshawn. Well, Shock wants to unify, so it shouldn't be a problem with Shock now, should it?
Oh, that's what he's doing. I ain't heard it. I'm just not hearing that.
That's exactly what he's been doing. That's what he said from the jump. I told you that before. He was going after the IBF champion. I told you that before, and you said, "Nah, forget that. We need Savage." That's what you said to me. See your inconsistencies. You see them? Do you see your inconsistencies?
Nah, I mean, if he going for a belt, he can unify that. I ain't gonna trip off that.
You do realize you had a different stance when I told you that before.
I just told you I ain't know he was doing that. So I must have missed it when you told me before.
I told you a few times, King. He was going after the IBF champion. That dude called him out. He said, "Bro, we can get it. Let's get it."
Is it signed? Is he doing it?
There's nothing. Yes, he's going after it. Yes, but there's nothing signed yet. No, there's nothing signed. Just like there's nothing signed with Keyshawn and Lewis Crocker.
Yeah, so if he don't get that fight, then I want him to fight Ray.
Sure, and if
he get that fight, I ain't gonna be like you. I mean, you already, whatever. So just like when he fought Fulton, I wasn't saying nothing about him ducking Ray.
Your inconsistencies is diabolical. But go ahead and get you something to eat, King, and get you something to drink, man. Okay. Go ahead. Salute to my brother B Hayes, bro. My brother's inconsistencies be tripping me out. Salute to my brother, man. Salute to you, bro. Peace.
Peace.
See, so what I did today, y'all, was a different conversation. I gave y'all a different conversation today. Now, y'all are used to me dragging someone. Y'all are used to me cooking. See, today I gave you the same meal, and I didn't put all the salt in it. I gave you the same meal. Took all the salt out. I seasoned it to perfection. Yeah, seasoned it to perfection. I see you, Charles. I want Keyshawn or Shakur at 47 for undisputed. Okay. And when they don't go to 47 for undisputed, are you going to call them out? When they don't? When they don't, are you going to call them out? My brother Charles, when they don't, are you going to call them out? No? Yes. This is the problem that y'all have. You say what you want today, and then when they do something different the next day, I don't believe you, my brother, but I hope you will. But I do not believe you. I do not believe you, but I hope you will. I hope you will. But I highly, highly, highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. I believe that what you will do is when they do something different, you will then say, just the same way the rest of active squad will do, oh man, we're going to stop them. You didn't believe he was going to beat Jermaine. You didn't believe he was going to beat Tio. Watch what we do. We're going to beat Adam Azim. Tell you that right now. Shakur Stevenson versus Emiliano Vargas is a great fight, man. It's a money fight, man. That's the Vargases, man. Emiliano Vargas is a big fight, BF. BF, you tripping, man. Shakur Stevenson versus the Vargases, that's a name, BF. That's a name. Shakur Stevenson versus the Vargases is a name. That's a great fight, BF. Emiliano Vargas. That's what you guys will do. That's what y'all will do. When Shakur Stevenson fights Emiliano Vargas, which is a big name at 40. That's what y'all will do. You will fight when he fights Emiliano Vargas, when he calls out Conor Ben and then fights Emiliano, you guys are going to be in here like, well, listen, bro, Adam Azim is ranked, BF. Adam Azim is top 10, BF. What's wrong with Adam Azim? He's top 10. Can't believe you're mad about him fighting Adam Azim. Honor Barboza is ranked number 6, BF. He can fight Honor Barboza. That's a good fight. I think Honor Barboza beat Tio. That's what I think. That's what I believe. And if Honor Barboza beat Tio, he wants to clean it up, BF. He wants to clean that up. So he's going to fight Honor Barboza. He's ranked number 6. He wants to clean up that because it was debatable. But that's what y'all going to do. It's exactly what y'all did before. It's exactly what y'all going to do now. When he should be fighting Frank Martin. If he's not fighting Devin, which he won't fight. He won't fight Devin. So y'all can scrap that fight. That fight's not going to happen. He's not fighting Devin. Then he should be fighting Gary Antoine, who he called out. He won't fight Gary Antoine. He called out Gary Antoine and will not fight that man at all. He called him out. He won't fight him. So you can scrap that one. You can scrap Gary Antoine. That's not happening. Adam Azim, Emiliano Vargas, Shakur Stevenson is on his Goldberg. You're next. Doom, 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 doom. Dun, 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 Sandor Martin, you're next. Dun, 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 dun. And you know what's going to happen? When this man fights Sandor Martin next, they're going to say, BFTB. Come on, BFTB. Man, he really beat Teofimo Lopez, man. You know he really beat Teofimo Lopez. Salute to my brother, the preacher man. He say, to say the action squad in my Maze voice, they keep running away. Facts. The champ. Salute to the champ. They keep running away. Running away. Your action squad or active squad, but you fight once every year and a half and you pick and choose who you fight. The commish says, bruh, B. Hayes is missing it. Talking to Dev is just like talking to Turkey, really, because he messed with Dev like that. That is true. That is absolutely true. My brother Kawhi says, salute, King, maintaining your foot on their necks. Yes, indeed. My brother ATL, salute to my brother. He say, Uncle BF, your niece woke up when she heard your voice. 6 months and she loves watching you straight up. Nothing but love, fam. Salute. Salute to my beautiful niece. Salute to my beautiful niece, man. Give her a big hug and kiss for Uncle BF. Give her a big hug and kiss. Salute to the beautiful niece. Hopefully she gets back to rest. And my brother, you get a good night's sleep. Hopefully my brother gets a good night's sleep. Anyways, y'all, let me go ahead and wrap this one up. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. There is some news that I heard that you guys will see on the morning grind. I should put it out tonight. I don't know. I don't know yet, but there's some news that I got that I heard that y'all going to see it either tonight or you're going to see it tomorrow morning, one of the two. But anyways, man, I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. BFTB, man, shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace and almighty blessings.